It is phenomenal. Like the queen. Right here. Who the world is this? So much drama from yo block to yo y'all heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years. Every barbershop, beauty salon. Who the world is this? So much this. Again and again. Wendy, bring it your neck. She in it the way. She back and she staying. Wendy Williams. The ain't playing. I like that. The winner of the Game Show of the Year award. Once again. Introducing
Are you ready? Boy, oh boy, hi everybody. It's good to see your shiny face. Boy, you know, we got a good show today. I got to tell you something. Ron Artest is coming up during the Hour of Truth. We're going to find out, get to the bottom of this whole NBA thing. Plus, he happens to be coming to my Dons and Divas extravaganza tonight. During Advice Hour, you know I do the Wendy Medical Minute. Today, I'm going to talk about eating disorders and then, of course, take your snafus in your life because that's what Advice Hour is about. We're going to talk about Richard Pryor. We're going to talk about Jessica Simpson today. I got some celebrity Christmas wishes from their wish list. We'll talk about them. Gwen Stefani. Oh, my gosh. I got to talk with you about Nikki Harris and Saida Garrett and that little feud regarding Madonna. Plus, Biggie. I want to talk about that. Al Sharpton, Keisha Cole, and Jeezy. If that's not enough, I don't know what to tell you. I would never tell you to go away, but I would tell you if you're looking for more, you're not likely to find it because this is the hottest spot on the dial. And I appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to this little mess. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
To all my people in the struggle, you think...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Oh, boy. I was just looking through my holiday cards and stuff. Thank you all for sending. Some of you all sent holiday cards and whatnot. A lot of the writings I can't read. I got a nice bottle of champagne from Shaggy and his whole big yard family. Happy holidays, Shaggy. I haven't sent one Christmas. Well, actually, I did. I sent to my family in the rush mail yesterday. But the holidays are on. Did you see Being Bobby Brown, the Christmas special last night on Bravo? Oh my gosh!
Hey.
Wow! I just, that was a fabulous tease to the second season. That's all I've. Oh my gosh! And Bobby is in the air as we speak. Yeah, in the air as we speak. He's on his way to New York for the big Dons and Divas extravaganza tonight. But wowie, wowie, wow. That Being Bobby Brown, wow. Bravo. Score. Bobby, for what it's worth. Score. Ron Artest will be at the party tonight. He's coming in. I just got a fax from somebody who calls themselves Big Papa BBQ Nut. Says, hey, Wendy, Ron Artest played himself. He wanted the trade, hoping to come to the Knicks, actually to become closer to New York, but the Pacers want too much from him. Yada, yada, yada. He's calling himself, at the end of the day, he's calling Ron a loser. So, yeah, that's for the sushi. So we're going to talk to Ron about that, though. I definitely want to. I'm so glad because whenever something's going on in Ron's career, so far he has made this like ground zero for where he comes and talks, and I love that about him. And then we'll go out and celebrate tonight. In New Orleans, there was, the Associated Press is reporting that a man, wait, hold on. A man, two police officers actually were videotaped. And a third one was suspended from the videotape after the cops were taped assaulting a 64-year-old man, just beating the crap out of him. So the cops have all been suspended for 120 days. Boy, it's crazy. The videotapes and what they catch. We're not allowing videotaping in the party, but I got to tell you something. Jody Breeze is going to have his cameras. He's putting out a DVD or something like that. So, they called earlier. I'm glad they called. Thanks for the call ahead of time, Jody, as opposed to being presumptuous. And yeah, I told him, go, come on, with the DVD. The videotape and stuff. Jody Breeze, part of Boys in the Hood. They say Jeezy and Keisha Cole got that love thing going on. Yeah. Don't you love them as a couple? Are you kidding me? Which one do you want a punch in the face from first? Because Jeezy will get you and Keisha will be right there riding your shoulders wildly, giving you noogies in the back of your head. What? As a matter of fact, she's the one with the pearl handle in her bra strap. Uh-huh. I like that as a couple. That's that's gangsta, and that's the word. Keisha's going to be at the party tonight, and then she's staying in New Year's for like a couple of weeks. I guess Jeezy might be with her. I don't know. Young love. It's not like you're just going to, unless he's getting money someplace else during the holidays. Because I know, like, she's going to be performing in Brooklyn on New Year's Eve. My friend Don Pooh, you know him? He used to manage Foxy Brown. They're still cool. But anyway, he's having a New Year's Eve party at his club called Club Rain in Brooklyn on New Year's Eve. So they're having like the open bar and they're giving away a fur coat and Keisha Cole's performing. So I know where she's going to be New Year's Eve and I know where she's going to be tonight. The question is, where's Jeezy going to be? Yeah, what's up? As they walk the red carpet. You can picture the swagger. Did I say the pink carpet or the red carpet? It's the red carpet. Yeah, no, it's a pink carpet for the party tonight. Yeah, what's up? Somebody step on my foot. Love that, though. Love that as a couple. I never talked earlier in the show. I think I mentioned it one time, and I know it was either very, very late in the show or maybe on the bonus hour, which, most of you all don't get. But, New York City, I stay on an extra hour after I don't think that this is a big secret. I can't hold one, even if it is. When I sign off, then I stay, and I'm only on in New York. I think that's where I told the story. I'm not even exactly sure. But you probably heard by now about the 3 people being stabbed on Wednesday outside of the Manhattan nightclub where Biggie's CD release party was. I talked about it. Well, the investigation is still going on. It was Club Exit, and it's unclear, they say, whether the shooting, which took place in a parking garage like right across the street, was related to what was going on inside the club. But the cops say it happened like after 3 o'clock in the morning, and the shots were fired in the parking garage near the club. Inside the parking garage, they found 3 guys, all from Jersey, I believe, shot, gunshot wounds. Now, they're in stable condition in the hospital, and I guess here in Manhattan still. I don't know. But the cops heard the shooting. They were like around the block. So they found 3 victims. 2 of the men were also not just shot, but slashed in the face. And then one was stabbed in the stomach along with the shots. No arrests were made. The questioning is done. What a mess, right? Supposedly, I don't know how true this is, allegedly there was some diamond eyeballing going on inside of the club and a little jealousy, and then, the business at hand, the greasy stuff was handled outside. They say Puff was at the party for about a half hour. He breezed through. Mrs. Wallace is on tour. Those 2 are the executive producers. I don't know, with her book. I don't know whether Faith was there or whatever. Did you guys get the Biggie duet CD? I can't figure out whether his legacy is holding. It's almost like, I think you're not supposed to talk about it. Like it's an unsaid thing. So I don't even feel right talking about it now. But I haven't heard much buzz about this Biggie CD at all. I could be wrong. But is there anybody on the phone at 866-GET-WENDY? I just want to know about that. You can call about something else later. But I asked about this before yesterday, and still nobody called, and I haven't gotten any. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, are you getting the Biggie CD?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for calling. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
No, you got to turn your radio down. Are you getting that CD, or have you gotten it?
Turn that radio down.
Did you rush to the record store? Like people rush for Mary, and I suspect that her numbers are going to do much better than his. And I'm not trying to compare or contrast. I'm simply talking. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Did you get the CD?
No, I didn't.
Are you going to be getting it?
No.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Did you get the CD? Because that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm not just pausing for anything else, you all. We're going to make this real quick. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Did you get Biggie's CD?
No, I did not.
Are you going to be getting it? I was just asking, but I bet you people got Mary's CD. I've been getting a lot of faxes about that and phone calls. Hello? Did you get both of them? God, what is the matter with you all? I swear for goodness. That's like me showing up at work but only giving a half-ass show. It's like, what's the point in calling if you're only going to give me a half-ass? Come on, everybody. Keep up with the... Hello?
Hello.
Hi, did you get the Biggie CD?
I did not get the Biggie CD.
Did you get the Mary CD?
I got the Mary CD.
See? do you love the Mary CD?
I love the Mary CD.
And I'm not pitting anybody against or anything like that, but I'm just saying, are you guys even intending on getting it? Because Tupac goes platinum in like 25 minutes. Still, after all these years. And Biggie's legacy is just as strong, I know, at least here in New York, but somehow I get the sneaking suspicion that outside of the tri-state area, the legacy with Tupac is so much stronger, and people, that's like a cult-like following. And I think here in New York, and even though everybody, there's major respect that'll never, be forgotten regarding Biggie, but I just think that somehow, like, this is the same city where if you're lying dead on the sidewalk, people walk over you and because they're late to pick up their kids at school, or they're late for the sale at Barney's. That we hear gunshots and we look across the street and see somebody going down, and we're just like, oh my gosh, a traffic tie-up now. Oh well, what the hell? I'm not wasting my minutes calling 911. A little exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. Like, we remember, but we don't have time. Hello?
Hello?
Are you getting the CD?
I have the CD. I have both the Biggie and the Mary CD.
There you go. There you are.
Now, I will say that the Biggie CD is garbage. The Mary CD, I absolutely adore.
Okay. What is it about? Well, I already know what it is about Mary's because I know that one myself.
Oh my goodness! I've listened to it all night long.
And by the way, Mayor, I'll see you tonight at Don's and Divas. Now, tell me about Biggie's CD.
I mean, it's just garbage. I mean, there are a few duets with the one with Bob Marley called "Hold Your Head" is pretty good, but the rest of them, they just suck. This was a complete waste of money, if you ask me.
Can I ask you, because I know that you still in your heart have respect for the legacy, but what is the difference to you between the Biggie legacy and the Tupac in terms of this music? The CD's coming out and stuff.
I can't call it on that one. I'm not an expert in that matter, so I'll reserve my own opinion there.
Okay. But will you, if they found more material to put out another CD, would you go out and get that one?
Possibly, but I swear I'd let a friend buy it first and then go out based on if I like it so I can keep my money in my pocket.
Interesting. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, Wendy. Love you.
All right. Thank you. Look, everybody, we could talk about a bunch. I mean, you can call about that if you'd like, but we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. There is a lot going on with the Richard Pryor legacy. And when I tell you it's hotter than a firecracker, you must keep it, well, the only place to be. It's the experience. Thanks, everyone.
Wendy, man.
It's the king to call you boy Lil John.
Hey, it's that boy Big Sam.
And we will see you at this year's Dons and Divas Extravaganza.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Thank you. We're 107.5 WBLS.
Every day, all day.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
Love it in the Wendy Williams Experience, 25 minutes after 2 o'clock here in the big city. Let me talk to you about my friends at Benjamin Rug and Home Imports, everyone. Stephanie Cohen and her husband, Ben, invite you to stop by. When you get a chance, they're open 7 days a week. When you need them, they'll be there. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, noon to 5 p.m. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. They are family. We are clients of theirs. We had a room done in our house. They've also done quite a few offices here at WBLS. And they've got a selection of furniture, anything from contemporary to classic, traditional. They've got a great selection of rugs. What size do you need? What colors do you need infused in your rug? I'm telling you, this place has been in the rug and furniture business for years. These people were originally a wholesale store. Now it's a retail store with wholesale prices. They've cut out the middleman, and we, the consumer, are the ones to benefit. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports in Secaucus, New Jersey. 20 Meadowlands Parkway. Telephone number is 201-617-9000. They will, Steph, Ben, they'll also be at the Dons and Divas Extravaganza tonight. You can go to their website to find out more information and take a look at some of the stuff they have. Go to StephanieCohen.com. StephanieCohen.com. And remember the name, remember the phone number, remember the address. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports, Secaucus, New Jersey is where they are. 20 Meadowlands Parkway, 201-617-9000. And you can tell them that you heard about it right here on the Wendy Williams Experience, because we love them. And this hour happens to be brought to you by Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. WBLS, we love the Shadow Nightclub. The Shadow is going on all weekend long. You know, they particularly shine as a true jewel in the city because every holiday season, they always have something special, even when other clubs just do the same old, same old. Now, this weekend is Christmas. The Shadow is doing their Christmas Eve party and their Christmas night party. Both parties are strictly for singles. This is your chance to find your match. Look, I'm not guaranteeing nothing. All I'm saying is if you don't cast your rod, how the hell do you expect to be hooked up by next holiday season this time? I mean, if that's what you're looking for. Ladies, it's free for us all night, all weekend at the Shadow before midnight. And it's singles. It's fun. 23 or older for the ladies. 25 or older for the men. It's the Shadow Nightclub, and it is truly the place to be this holiday season. So, I mean, I just want to find out about the Biggie thing. Is there anybody calling? Because I'll take the phone calls. I just wanted to just ask you about that. Then I kind of wanted to, move on, because once I talk to you about Richard Pryor, you're going to want to call about that in the next break. Only thing is that you won't really be able to, because then we go into advice hour where, it's the show keeps moving. Hello?
Wendy.
Hey.
What's up, girl?
How are you?
Yo, I'm good. This is Boogie.
All right, talk, Boogie, about the Biggie CD. Did you get it? Did you answer?
Nah, I got married, though.
Okay.
Yo, the CD is off the hook.
Yeah.
It was one track up there I didn't particularly care for, and I was like, damn, I felt guilty. I mean, I didn't mean to curse, but I was like, I felt guilty.
Right.
I was like, I got to switch the track.
Okay.
But, Mary's CD is off the chain.
Okay.
That chicken that you had called that was clucking about, it was garbage?
Yes.
Tell her go to get her money back, because she's not a true Mary fan.
Well, everybody has an opinion. I know. Take care, Boogie. Have a happy holiday. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. You're on the radio.
This is the thing, Wendy.
Okay.
All of Biggie rhymes, his new album, they have the same rhymes. It's just new music and a few guest stars.
Do you feel like we're not supposed to be talking about this publicly, though? Like, we're only supposed to be holding our thoughts, because at the end of the day, he still is, Mr. New York.
Us folks could talk about it.
Okay.
We could talk about it.
But nobody else.
But nobody else.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
How you doing?
See, because I'm feeling weird talking about it, and I've been sitting on this for a few days now, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to ask you guys today. I'm just going to mention it, and hopefully I'm doing it in the most respectful way, because, because I'm a fan, have been, like you, but I just feel like, what's up with his legacy? And then, one of my close people who I was talking with said, well, Biggie still has that association with Puff, and a lot of people are totally turned off to Puff. Unfortunately, Puff and his shenanigans are putting the whack juice on the Biggie legacy. Do you understand? Let's go to the telephone. I just want to, just for a moment, hello?
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Did you get it?
No, but I'm buying it for my son. He's begging me for it.
Okay.
And 15 years old, growing up,
Yeah.
all he hears mommy talking about is Biggie rap.
Yeah.
Just got to get it because it's Biggie.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my son to remember where hip-hop is, because a lot of the stuff he listens to, I'm not going to take it away from what they know, what he listens to now, but I grew up hip-hop.
Right.
And I want my son to recognize and realize what true hip hop is.
Oh yeah, well, one thing about hip hop music, in general, is that because now we have hip hop families, you and your man listened and grew up on it and going through it. And I say we because we're all involved. I don't take the subway, I'm driving, but still. And I feel for people. I watch the news, I'm seeing what's going on. I'm driving. There's more foot traffic in the street than ever and very little retail traffic. Did you see on the news last night up there, in the Bronx and out in some of the boroughs and stuff like that, some of the smaller businesses were on the news complaining business is down 90% for this holiday season because of the damn transit strike. Keep that music going. Let's talk about Richard Pryor and the battle over the estate. Yeah, well, it's a multi-million-dollar estate. Or is it? Perhaps not as much money as we all thought, but the point is that we all know that he passed away on December 10th after battling multiple sclerosis for almost 20 years. He's left behind 6 children and 5 different babies' mothers. And now the gloves are on and the beef is officially started just in time for the holidays, and the man's body is not even cold. Richard Jr., by the way, is a full-blown mess. That's a whole nother story. He's 43, and a drag queen, he is a cross-dresser. Yes, Richard Jr., but that's a whole nother thing. Then there's Rain, and we know her. Apparently, Richard Jr. and Rain have both band together and accused the present wife, what's her name, Deborah Lee, something or another Lee, Jennifer Lee, who never had children by him but was married to him right up until his death day. They're accusing Jennifer of keeping the money away from them. They say that Richard left behind an estate that includes a $1.3 million house and some royalties received on his comedy albums and his over 40 movies. But guess what the money is, even with a resume like that? Well, I'll say this allegedly because I find this hard to believe, but stranger things have happened. They're saying, but it would be a stretch. Here's a quote from a friend in the Globe magazine. It would be a stretch to say that he had $1 million in the bank and another couple of million in assets. Exactly. It'd be a stretch to even say it. But they're battling over something. The oldest is Richard Jr., the cross-dresser. He's 43. His baby's mother, Richard's first wife, Patricia Price, she's in there scrapping. Rain is the next oldest, 36. We know her from Head of the Class. Second wife, Shelley Bonus. And then he's got a daughter named Elizabeth Ann, who's 38, with a common law wife of Richard's named Maxine Silverman. And a son who's 21 named Franklin with a woman named Geraldine Mason. Then he has 2 kids, Stephen, 21, so that same year, both of them were pregnant. And Kelsey is 18. That's by his 5th wife, Flynn Blaine. Oh, don't you love that name? That's a name to be made in lights. Yeah. And then he had no children with his wife number 3 or wife number 4, Jennifer. But Jennifer ended up being actually like wife, not just the wife number 3, but I think wife number 6. Wife number 5. I'm confused, but he married her and then divorced her and then remarried her. So it's a whole big mess going on. A whole big mess. And there's not as much money, allegedly, to fight over as we all thought. Yeah. No new word on Denzel and Paulette and happy holidays. Advice Hour is coming up next hour, and I'm going to be taking your telephone calls. Make sure that your radios are turned down and have your question well thought out, and I see if I can help you out. Then during Advice Hour, I like to do Wendy's Medical Minute, and I have some information concerning eating disorders. And what is this? Something from the gift bag?
Yes.
What is this?
A Diami fur bag. Fur clutch bag.
Oh, am I going to wear this tonight?
A fur clutch bag by
but
Diami.
it's really
going to be in our VIP gift bags.
Wow, look, it's fur and it's yellow. Look at
this. It has a clutch chain. It's very hot.
Are they in various colors?
Yes,
or
they are.
What colors do they come in?
Red, yellow, black.
Can I have a black one and wear it tonight?
Yeah, you can.
Where is the black one?
In the back.
Over at the club?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them there. In the VIP bag. But I can get Diami to send you another black clutch bag for tonight. But you also gonna have.
Well, I don't know. I just somebody else is sending me back.
Yeah, because we have Anaconda in our bags too.
Can I have every bag in every color? You know how I am. If it's free, it's for
but
me.
Diami loves you so much, so we'll be going onto his website, checking out his bag.
But I don't want to wait.
Okay, I understand.
I mean, there's life after.
I'm gonna call him now.
Yeah, I want one of these in every color.
Did you put on your smooches? Your lips look so great.
That's just what I'm wearing
That's
tonight.
the
Yes,
smooches.
exactly. Yes.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. I love it. Oh, and wait till I tell you what we're doing with smooches with Wendy. Oh,
We have a new project.
yes, we
Good.
do.
Great.
I love smooches.
Wow, I want to talk behind the scenes because I don't think I'm talking for radio show. I really want this itch.
Yeah.
All right, gift bags are for the guests, but please, they got to pass through me.
Wendy, man.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Wyclef Jean. I'll see you at this year's Dons and Divas extravaganza.
Yeah, the Wendy Williams Experience.
But what about trust?
The Color Purple is a story for all generations. Tell us about your family relationships and listen to me, Wendy Williams, every weekday from 2 to 7 p.m. Or you can submit a letter to WBLS.com for your chance to pick up a family 4-pack of tickets to join me for The Color of Generations Night.
Thursday, January 12th, 2006.
At The Color Purple, now at the Broadway Theater. And the pre-show reception at B. Smith's. For more information, log on to our website, WBLS.com. And good luck.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number one.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show.
Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality. Demi's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number one.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show.
Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality. Demi's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I'm so sincere. Hey, what's happening? My name's Shamar Moore.
What up? It's your boy, the infamous Mad Links, holding it down for Rap City.
What's up? This is Tanya Pinkins, Livia Fry on All My Children, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
You know it. Hey, everybody, welcome to Advice Hour. Shout out to all the men listening. I know many men are plagued with the problem of razor bumps, and it can look very ugly, not just when you look in the mirror, but when we have to look at it also, all pussy and bumpy and, whatnot. There's a product that I would love for you men to try, and why not? It's obvious that you need something if you're suffering from razor bumps. It's called Bark, B-A-R-C, and it's a special formula just for men. It's a bump down cream for razor bumps. It's alcohol free, it's a lotion, and it dramatically reduces razor bumps, ingrown hairs, and it also relieves from irritation after you shave. And it does all this while moisturizing your skin. So, everybody, you know what? The product is called Bump Down, and it is by a company called Bark, B-A-R-K. They say Bump Down is specially formulated to address your problems. It's got a unique blend of glycolic acid, which, if you know anything about facial treatment. Glycolic acid is, one of those things that's used in a lot of stuff to relieve disgusting bumps on your face. Plus, it's got chamomile to reduce the bumps and ingrown hairs and stuff. So you can get this in stores. Let me see if there's a website on the container. They happen to be part of the gift bag for the Dons and Divas extravaganza. So we got some good stuff. Here you go. To find out more information about bump down, men, go to www.getbark.com. Bark is the name of the company, BARC. Go to getbark.com. So that's your medical minute, men, because if you've got razor bumps, then there is an emergency. Now, hold on, because I did want to talk with you in Wendy's medical minute about eating disorders as well. Just a little something that I got for you. I tore it out of a magazine. Doctors have determined that young women are likely to develop eating disorders if they are part of... Doctors have determined you can detect whether you're predestined for an eating disorder, is what I mean to say. It was actually done over in Britain. The scientists got together and they created a questionnaire about eating habits that would lead to predict your future in terms of will you develop an eating disorder. And 70% accuracy is what they found. It tested the subjects regarding bulimia and anorexia. This was all done at Oxford University. And it found that women who said that they ate in secret and feared they'd lose control of their eating were more likely to be in the future to develop an eating disorder problem if you don't already have one. So isn't that like 70% of us? And don't we all secretly eat? Listen, it's a secret if you eat something and you fail to mention it later on. I know sometimes my husband will say, so what did you eat today? And I'll say nothing. But please, what about you guys? And then he'll say, let's go out for dinner. And I'll be like, good, more food. You guys do that. Anyway, so that's Wendy's Medical Minute. Thank you, everybody. Oh, yes. Okay, listen to this. And we're about to go to the telephone, by the way. 866-GET-WENDY. Make sure that your radio is turned down. We don't want to get any feedback. And then, give me your question. And I'll do my best to answer you. Dear Wendy, I need some advice. I got married almost 4 months ago. My husband has really wanted a baby for as long as I can remember. Now, I have a 10-year-old from a previous relationship. So I know better than to get knocked up without a commitment of marriage. So during our 2 years of dating, I stayed up on my birth control because I know he would have loved nothing better than to just get me pregnant. So now that we're husband and wife after 4 months, I want to give him something that he wants so much, a baby. Wendy, I've stopped taking my birth control pills secretly. He doesn't know this. 3 months ago, so that I could finally just hand him the blue stick and say, surprise, we're going to have a baby. So as I said, I already have a 10-year-old, and I also exercised my right to abort right before I met my future husband. I slipped up and had sex with my ex. But he's not baby's father material, and he's definitely not husband material. So I aborted. Now, Wendy, it's been 3 months in my marriage that it's been no birth control, no nothing. And I'm really concerned that, like you, I might have a difficult time getting pregnant. No, I'm real fertile. I had a difficult time holding. But anyway, she goes on to say, and like you, I feel that if there's a reason that I can't get pregnant, and I'm blaming myself like it's my fault, and I would much rather not keep him from having a child, so I would let him go. Yeah, I did feel that. I was like, Wendy, am I wrong? I mean, we have sex 5 nights a week, 4 or 5 times each session. Wow. For the last 3 months and still no baby. What do you think I should do? I think that's a lot of sex. That's a lot of chance for trial and error. And so far you've had error, but which is the bad news, I guess. But the good news is that it's only been 3 months, even though if it's 3 months and all that sex, But you know what? Give it a moment and relax, because you are so stressed out over trying to have a baby that, the baby is relax and give it a moment. And, after another 3 months, give it 3 more months, then you might want to let your husband know, look, you did stop taking your birth control and you were trying to surprise him, but now, because you haven't gotten pregnant, you're a little bit concerned. And then you two together can research going to a specialist, finding out, just get tested. whatever kind of battery test they run to see if your eggs are there, if his sperm is swimming. I mean, he doesn't have a baby. Hey, maybe he's shooting blanks. You don't know. And if worse comes to worse, if it's your body and your fault and you can't get pregnant and you'll never be able to give him a child, you'll have to decide what to do. But you are right, because I was definitely ready to release. In the name of love, I call it. And he was like, no, well, we can spoil each other. We don't have to have a baby. We can, we can adopt, whatever. And I could love anybody's child. I could love a child under any condition. I think a lot of women say that. But men, after the haze cleared and he realized that he doesn't have his own, seed from his own loins, I think men have more of a propensity. In other words, what I'm trying to say, men, and I hate the stereotype, and I don't think I am, but to be more, they want their own child. And that would wear thin, So I was prepared in the name of love to divorce. You'll have to decide what you're going to do when you cross that bridge. But right now, it's too early to act. Just relax. Okay, let's go to line number 1. Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa's 44, everybody. Lost her soulmate and wants to get him back. I need a Diet Coke. Zoe! Hold on, Lisa.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Zoe, I'm sorry. You have a headache, too? Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. Zoe, I just need a Diet Coke. I'm going to choke. Otherwise, I get it myself. Diet Pepsi in the kitchen. Thanks. You want something to drink? Pepsi? Martel Cognac? The bar's open in the office. What do you want? Some of that George Vasselli champagne from France? Before party time tonight? Lisa, let's talk. You lost your soulmate. How long were you together?
We weren't together. I just met him one day on the street.
Okay. Describe the meeting. This is unusual. She's 44, everybody. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I met him one day on the street. He gave me his phone number, and I lost it.
Oh, well. You blew. Take care. Line number 4, Lee's on there from Philly. And she needs advice on a foot doctor. For real, though. What am I supposed to do? I'm not doing an all points bulletin for her, finder of lost love. Lee?
Yes.
Okay, what's the deal with the foot doctor?
Well, the deal is that I guess it's hereditary, and I got bunions on my feet from my mom.
Oh, right, okay.
I want to get rid of them, and I'm scared because some people at my job showed me theirs, and they're limping around, but they're older, and I got to get this done. This is the only thing that I think is wrong with me, and I'm changing my insurance and everything, so I hope and I just want to get it done.
Okay.
And I know you're good with the doctors with taking care of stuff.
Yeah, and I do happen to have a podiatrist on my medical team. But I will tell you, the only thing that I'm familiar with medical-wise in Philly is my fabulous plastic surgeon, Dr. Al Memeniscus in Rittenhouse Square. Now,
but I'll be willing to go to New York because I have personal choice and I can go wherever I want.
Okay, then are you ready with a pen and paper?
Yeah, I have it.
Then you go where I go in New York. Now, about a year and a half ago, I got my bunions removed, and I went to 8 different consultations in New York, and there was only one doctor that told me that I can get them both done together, which is not what I was looking for, but I loved his bedside manner. It turns out he's been on The View. He's been on the Today Show. He has been on CNN. He's written books. He's given advice on E! He's given advice in just tons of magazines and stuff, and his name is the one and only Dr. Stuart Mogul.
Stuart
Mogul.
Mogul?
Yeah. Now listen, he's on I believe 72nd Street in Manhattan, just in the Upper West Side. He's listen, he and my feet, I am so satisfied with the job. I am so glad that I didn't listen to a lot of people who said, "Oh no, you can never get 2 done at one time."
Yeah, I was going to ask you. You got both done?
Well, the stats show that people go and get 1 done, and then they delay, procrastinate, or don't want to go through the pain and stuff, and so they don't go back and get the other one done. Then you're walking around lopsided. Dr. Mogul explained this to me at my consultation, and I said, "Well, that makes sense, but you quack, you better not ruin my life. I'm getting 2 feet done at one time. How am I going to get around?" I say that affectionately now because it turns out I did listen to him, and I got both of them done at once, reluctantly. And I could never be more happy with the decision, not just to go to him, but to go to somebody who encouraged me to be brave and get them both done at once.
But what about the downtime? You did need the 6 to 8 weeks?
No, I came back to work a week later, and I walked on my heels, and you'll have to talk to the doctor. I'm not going to give you a whole diagnosis here.
Okay, that's fine.
He's listed in directory assistants, and his lovely assistant and office staff head's name is Jackie.
Okay.
And Jackie answers the phone. Tell him Wendy sent you.
Okay, I just want to tell you, Wendy, that I like your show, and I saw you a long time ago in at Gotham nightclub in in Philly, and you were having your party.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't believe you were that tall because I never knew anyone that was taller than me.
How tall are you?
Well, I'm 5'11", but you were so tall.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, well, I zhuzh it up because I'm 5'11" in flat feet, but I love 4-inch heels, and I love to tease my hair really, really high, like,
Yeah, I saw you. I was like, oh, my God, look at how tall she is.
Yeah.
But, okay, thanks for the advice.
Thanks, Lee. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, I have a fax here I'm going to read. In the meantime, you know what? No, we'll go to line number 3. I'm going to be really tall tonight. I can't decide whether I'm going to wear an updo or, a downdo. But if I wear an updo, I do it up. Like everything's to the extreme. Like I'm going to add at least 8 inches to my height tonight just with hair if I do an updo. Deneen.
Hello?
Hey, Deneen. Deneen, everybody wants to know how to deal with people who are moody, extremely moody. Well, who would we be talking about? Because depending on their importance in your life, you don't have to deal with them, and you can just, turn off the relationship or tune out. Who are we talking about?
This was a coworker of mine.
Then there's no deal. You deal with it just the way you deal.
This person is so nice. We hung out with each other. I went to her house. She had her family has parties. And this and that. We go out to trips and this and that.
All right, so she's not just a coworker; she's your friend.
Well, not at this point, but I thought she was.
Now you mess up the work relationship because you got too. Well, look, you deal with it like an adult who has a link to your purse and your bank account and your food and survival and your shelter. You don't want to kick up any dust at your work because of personal differences with somebody who, you only have to deal with a few hours a day. You're not sleeping with her. She's not your mother. She's not your sister. You deal with her like an adult. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. I would read another one or read a fax that I have, but instead I'll save it. And we'll continue with Advice Hour. I've got the results to yesterday's Paper Bowl question and a new one coming up. Keep it here. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
It's Wendy, man.
This is the diva, Amanda Lepore. And don't miss this year's Dons and Divas Extravaganza.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, do you need a gift for your mother, your sister, your aunt, your niece, your cousin, your babysitter, or your son's second grade teacher? How about getting them all a gift card from the JCPenney salon? Think about how special they'll feel when they indulge in a manicure, a pedicure, or maybe even a change of hair color from JCPenney's highly trained staff to kick off the new year. Oh, yes. They can also choose from dozens of treatments and a variety of premium salon products. So, if you're looking for a gift this holiday season, look for the gift cards at JCPenney Salon. The salon is located right inside JCPenney. Your life, your hair, the JCPenney Salon. It's all inside JCPenney.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
107.5 WBLS, today's R&B Classic Soul, the Wendy Williams Experience. And, of course, Vaughn Harper comes in with the Quiet Storm at 7 o'clock. Happy holidays, everybody. The strike is over, and that is probably the best Christmas present to us collectively as a community, isn't it? For sure. So Christmas is back on in terms of a lot of people's plans and getting around, to friends. Thank God some of those merchants who have lost, so much money can now recoup. Tomorrow will probably be a big, shopping day. The weekend is going to be crazy. Out of default, Christmas Eve is going to be the biggest shopping day of the year. Dear Wendy, I was just talking about the Biggie thing with a friend of mine over the weekend, and I think it's that we're not supposed to be talking about it because Biggie is our hero. But I'm kind of feeling the same way as you, that Biggie's legacy doesn't seem to have the same impact or magnitude as Tupac. I'm a true New Yorker, a true part of hip-hop culture, and I don't even listen to anything if it doesn't have a New York appeal and it's not real. That down south-ish, I'm not really feeling. I listen to it in the club. I listen to it on the radio, but I don't pop a CD or buy it from the store. And I'm so tired of getting crunk. I'm so sick of that. When you talk about hip-hop people, the time-old question always is Tupac or Biggie. I love Biggie, but as far as the lyrical content and the catalog alone, I have to roll with Tupac. For a long time, I was with Biggie just because it's a New York thing, but Tupac is the only dead dude that I know who comes out with an album every year and does well with books, movies, the album, and whatever else. Biggie did not have enough time in the business to grow and evolve and blossom into what he had the capacity of being, and it's a shame that we will never get to see that. Bottom line, though, Biggie was truly great. It's just that Tupac lived in the studio, and people are here to continue Tupac's legacy, and the people that are continuing Tupac's legacy are doing a better job than Biggie's. Sorry, it's so long, but it's something that I've strongly been feeling about. That's signed Evil Diva. Evil Diva, you and I are one and the same. Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain, Evil Diva. Was I talking to in my head the other day? Yeah, I think we were having a full-blown conversation about this. This is exactly what I was saying. Wendy, I've tried calling since Monday with no luck, so I faxed. I got a celebrity spotting. I saw Denzel Washington and his wife Paulette and their 2 kids on Saturday around 1 o'clock in the morning. They were in New York at Rockefeller Center looking at the Christmas tree. They got out of their limo and walked around for about a half hour. Fans greeted them and took photos, even at 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to love this. And he spoke to several young people about where they're from, what school they go, what the school they attended. They were even entertained by a street magician who Denzel tipped a $100 bill. Then they got back in their limo and they left. I think you got it wrong about the celebrity breakup. They're still very much together. No, I don't believe so. I think that they know how to pull it together for their kids who aren't old enough as in adults, 18 plus. They're old enough to be aware and make their own opinions. I think they're like tweenies. Like 11 and then a teen, maybe 15. I'm not exactly sure. But, anybody of a certain salt, you figure out how to work it out and you put your differences aside, whether, you were broken up with because of infidelity or squandering money or having a baby outside of a relationship or whatever it is. And I'm not saying that that's their situation. I'm just throwing that out there. It's still advice hour. Let's go to line number 2. Tanya is 30 years old and she's been married for 6 years now. Her husband's ex and baby's mother keeps trying to interfere with their relationship. This is so classic. Tanya, what's going on?
Well, like I said, we've been together since like 18.
Yeah, so 6 years, you said.
Yeah, it's always been a problem because, he can't make up his mind whether he wants to be there or he doesn't. And then when I'm having a problem with it, it's like, special occasions and different things like this. I feel that, I put my time in to make our family work.
So you've been together. So you've been married for 6 years, but you've been together for over a decade, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Because you said you're 30 now.
Right.
So, and this is also classic about how she's calling up during holiday season when, So does this only happen during special occasions?
Yeah, it always does.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that you have to deal with, though, in some way, shape, or form when you get involved with somebody that has children outside of your relationship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, how old is the child?
She's in her teens now.
She's in her teens. So, yeah. Does she drive?
No.
How long? How long before she drives?
I think a couple of years or so.
So you've got a few more years of this, and then it'll be something else. I mean, you've stuck it out this long. I really don't know what to say except what I usually tell people who have the baby's mother situation. It's not your job to deal with it as directly as I know you'd like to get greasy. It's your job to tell him, and his job to handle it.
Exactly, and that's how I feel. But he's always like, I'm selfish, and I feel that, yeah, I am selfish, but...
Do you have children of your own? Do you have children
we have 2 children of our own, and that's the thing. I don't like to take away from them. I'll work around the situation. We can go at a different time, you know what I mean, a day before or something like that, and we're really hard-working parents. We're not home with our kids all the time. I just feel that...
On Christmas Day, you wish that he would be with you guys and maybe go see them the day after Christmas or the day before.
Well, actually,
or something.
I'd say like the day before, a couple of days before, and that's not even a problem for me. I'm willing to, compromise somewhere.
So what's your actual question to me, Tanya?
I'm sorry?
What's your actual question?
Just like, why do people tolerate... Or, what do you think about that? I mean, I remember hearing you one time saying, like, if a man's not there, don't worry about it. Take care of your kids. You know, why is that such a big problem?
Well, because her man is there. You know, he's a participatory father. I usually say stuff like that to women who, you know, you have a choice between fighting in court forever, trying to get what you want, or stepping up and just being the man, the woman, and everything to your children. In her case, her baby's father is your husband, and he apparently wants to be part of their life. And, you know,
actually, no, that's the thing. He's not there all the time, and he's only there for like a special occasion. That's it.
Oh yeah, Well, I mean, if he's not going to be there all the time, then especially you are selfish, and I'll tell you.
I am.
And I'm glad you admitted it. Okay, well, how old? All right. Apparently, he had this daughter right before he got with you originally when you were 18. And you got involved with him knowing that he had this daughter, or did
Actually, I got involved with him telling him that I'm not going to tolerate any other children outside the marriage, outside of our relationship.
And then he told you, but guess what? I have a daughter.
And he kept coming. And I kept telling him, you know, it's always been an argument with us.
Yeah, but
I kept telling him.
But you could tell him all you want. The child was already here. Do you understand that, Tanya?
Yeah, exactly. And
Then you shouldn't have. Then you shouldn't. You know what? Can I tell you something? And I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry. Then you shouldn't have gone on a second date.
Right.
But you did.
Exactly.
So now you've made your bed. So now you've got to learn to deal with it.
Right.
You see, you know, you make your list of wants and not wants and what you'll tolerate in the men and women we choose to date. And if you were really adamant against dating somebody who you know you're selfish and you know you can't share a child, you know, or have a man with a child outside of the relationship. If you set that as your goal and you know that, then upon him meeting, before giving you his telephone number. Excuse me. By the time you get on your first date and you're sitting over dinner at the restaurant and he says that he has kids, then you should know how far this relationship is not going to go. And you didn't set those boundaries. And so here you are complaining. I'm sorry for you. Bye.
Have a good one, babe.
Okay.
Happy holidays.
Oh, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm one of those women. Of course, now that I have a child myself, I'm also, you know, not quite as selfish and, you know, a little bit older. If I was single, then I'd be dating guys with kids. But that was an adamant rule. And I dated guys with kids, you know, when I was dating. But I knew immediately how far that was going to go. I knew it could never be. And there are exceptions to every rule. I just never dated any of those exceptions. I've never been in love with a guy with kids. I thought I was in love at one point, realizing that could never really happen. He was a rapper, as a matter of fact. Or the DJ. Oh, you can read about it in my book, Wendy Brings the Heat. It was released 2 years ago. But anyway, I thought, thank God that didn't work out for a number of reasons. But one of them being that, you know what, I was trying to fool myself, as if I could really deal with somebody with a kid back then. I was too selfish. I was a kid myself. Anyway, you got to make your list, and, you know, there's some things you'll be able to tolerate and say, oh, well, okay. And some things that absolutely not. And you got to be true to your convictions or you'll end up like her. She still doesn't get the memo. She doesn't get it. Yeah. Tanya, you happy holidays as well. So, look, we're going to continue with this break. I got the Wendy Williams People Poll question. And coming up at the top of the hour, Ron Artest is coming in. We'll talk to him about the NBA, the state of the Pacers, and where his head's at. And, of course, he'll be at the Dons and Divas extravaganza tonight, as well as Terrence Howard, as well as Bobby Brown, as well as Mary J. Blige, as well as Jenna Jameson, as well as Amanda Lepore, who will be up in the place to be, as well as Busta, as well as you, as well as everybody. It's the place to be, and the streets are on fire. All right, so we'll continue with the break. Don't forget Vaughn at 7 with the Quiet Storm, 107.5 WVLS.
What's up? This is Heather Hunter, and you're listening to Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS, baby.
From doing a wild thing.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Elisa Payne, my celebrity booker here on the show. We've all been working very hard in the Dons and Divas party. She was just telling me that the pink carpet coverage tonight is going to be pretty incredible. Essence Magazine is going to be there covering and, you know, taking pictures on our pink carpet arrivals. In Touch Magazine, Access Hollywood, BET Styles, plus BET News. NBC News, local here in New York, The Source Magazine, WireImage.com, Life and Style Magazine, The New York Post, whole bunch of .coms. So you should be able to see pictures of tonight's extravaganza at various places on the web. And shout out to the celebrities. Thank you so much in advance for gracing my pink carpet and coming into the party and just really helping to make tonight's Dons and Divas extravaganza what they've been known for. Zoe just gave me a note. Big Daddy Kane is here, and he's pick up his tickets. Escort Mr. Kane in here, and when he comes in, just dig into my bag right there and get a couple of passes for him. Sure, he can come in and say hello. He's a legend.
Okay.
Sure, we respect him. Absolutely. So Big Daddy Kane is here to pick up his passes. There's a lot of excitement going on. Keep it here, everybody. Coming up next hour on the radio show, I was just informed that Ron Artest is a little bit late in the traffic. But he's our special guest next hour. Plus, we're going to gossip about Mariah Carey, the Fugees, and Jessica Simpson. In the meantime, here's the results from yesterday's People Poll question on TheWendyWilliamsExperience.com. Have you ever gotten drunk at your office Christmas party and showed your behind? In your behavior? 32% of you said yes. 68% of you said no. The follow-up to that is, have you ever lost your job or been reprimanded severely as a result of behavior at the Christmas party? But today's People Poll question on TheWendyWilliamsExperience.com is, will you be attending church on New Year's Eve? Oh, I see something dark and lovely. Yeah. You look fly even when you're not. What's happening, Big Daddy? The world has not seen you since the hip-hop honors.
Yeah.
Once again, sorry about that little red carpet snafu of Big Daddy Kane.
You okay, darling.
Our people love you. Zoe, grab him. Yes, exactly. Kane, they're your tickets, and so we'll see you at tonight's party. Now, the theme is black. Big and chocolate. So I see you're already wearing your black, but those are jeans, and I know that you're wearing a suit.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So happy Christmas. Happy. No. Okay. Thank you, Kane. Hey, Kane, are you bringing a girl with you? Oh, okay. That's right. You are. No. Are you in love? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Kane will be in the party. All right. Thanks, Kane. Bye. As we're having our conversation, I have to tell you guys, his body language is, he started backing away from the microphone. Like, Wendy, really, I only stopped by to pick up the passes. You and your nosy Peabody ways. Can put that where back there? It's Big Daddy Kane, everybody. He'll be in the building tonight. Definitely trying to squirm out here on that one. Okay, let's go to line number one. Dave, I apologize, my man. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Dave is 43 years old, and it says here on the computer, what do I mean when I say some men are too nice? Do I say that sometimes?
You said that about 2 days ago to a brother who called in and said he's successful, he treats a woman fine.
I do remember saying that, and I have said that before.
You said to him, well, maybe you could be too nice. What did you mean by that?
Hold on, sidebar. Taryn, what was that with you and Zoe in that look? Big Daddy Kane is fine. Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one of those things? Yeah.
Zoe's like having an orgasm.
Yeah. He doesn't disappoint, though. That's still a smooth operator. You know what? I just mean that sometimes, it's a sad state of affairs, but it is so true. If you talk to women, some women, they will tell you that he's just too nice. Women, I think there are a lot of women who still love men with an edge. I'm not talking about the kind of edge, Dave, where you're getting backhanded across the room or where you're getting called an effing B, but I think that,
Could you give me an example?
Basically, right. There's your nonverbal example right there, okay? There's just something about a man who says, now. And you know what that means. Depending on what kind of woman you are, though, because there's some women who, like, if you're not really in charge of your own life and you're used to everybody always saying now to you, then you definitely don't want to hear it at home. You know what I mean? But for a lot of women, like, sisters are doing it for ourselves. We're running businesses, and we are running, states and countries and fangs. And when we go home, we don't want to be in girls, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. Maybe you could call me and help me better explain to men what we mean by this. We don't want to have to be the boss like that at home. Like, I want to hang up my black bra when I get home and put on my pink and lacy. And it doesn't mean that I want to be beaten up or put down. It just means that there's a certain amount of... Oh, Dave, if you don't get it now, you'll never get it. I'm going to have some of the girls in the audience call up, and maybe they can better explain. They might disagree with me. I don't know, Dave.
Wendy, thank you, and I represent all the straight white guys that listen to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Dave is 43, too, everybody. Yeah, ladies, can you help me just in and out of the show, maybe to better explain that? Because I don't want to say anything wrong. Like, it sounds like we want to be beat up, or disrespected. But you know what I'm saying. Oh, maybe you don't. Oh, hell. Dear Wendy, I've been dating my boyfriend for a little over 2 years, and there are times that I feel so completely in love with him, and there are other times that I wonder why I'm even with him. I've recently started feeling this way, and I'm not sure why. Is this normal? Like I said, we've been together for 2 years, and I get so frustrated with him because there are times when he says things that he doesn't do, which I know is normal, but I feel he talks more than he actually does, and he doesn't even realize it. I do bring it to his attention, but he acts like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it is. What does she say? I've been thinking of taking a break from the relationship, maybe like a 30-day break, just to see how I feel with him not being around or not speaking to him. Do you think it's a good idea? A 2-year relationship. Well, I can tell you this. After 2 years, you're about on time for those feelings of love and hate. They're perfectly natural. Sometimes you want to, wring his neck, stab him, shoot him, run him over with the car. And really... And then there are other times you absolutely, you love him so much that you are as one, you can, and when you have both of those feelings to the extreme, that's when you know it's true love. That is when you know it is true. And if he was here, he'd say love, because you can repeat each other's sentences too. Taking a break for 30 days, I don't know. I feel like, breaks leave room for seeing other people. It just gets too sloppy. So, but if you want to know if you're right on course, yeah, you're in love, girl. It's been 2 years.
It's Wendy, man.
Yo, what up? This is Sean Paul, and what I'm here to tell you today is do not miss this year's Dons and Divas extravaganza. You know what I mean?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, what's up? This is Flowetry.
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? This is Urshan.
Hey, this is your girl, Angie Stone.
And I'm Jaheim.
And we'd love to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and a Happy New Year.
Y'all keep it locked on 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, this is Jason Harris, account executive here in the WBLS sales department, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and safe holiday. From all of us here at...
What's up? This is John Starks.
What's up? This is Musa Muhammad, wide receiver for the Chicago Bears.
Hey, yo, what's poppin'? This is your boy, Ron Artest, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Experience.
Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. If you're just turning us on, Ron Artest is on his way into the studio. He's in traffic right now. Mary J. Blige is on the line. I'm going to be speaking with her in just a moment. In the meantime, I do want to shout out to Condomania, a place here in Manhattan. They've got all these different interesting, condoms. And so they're part of our gift bags in the VIP tonight for the Dons and Divas Extravaganza. Thank you, Condomania. And thank you, Trina, and your new perfume line, Diamond Princess. We've got that in the gift bags tonight as well. Cake Man Raven, thank you so much for your confections over the years. You can check him out at cakemanraven.com. He has baked from, virtually the White House to, he's just so known. And Cake Man Raven is doing some sort of big cake tonight. Nobody will tell me exactly what it is, but I can't wait to find. They said it's big. It doesn't fit any place except for on the stage. So he's very skilled. I can't wait to see what that is. Thank you, Cake Man Raven, and happy holidays. Also, if you're looking for African-American greeting cards, stationery, and fine art reproductions, well, there's a great website I want you to go to. Take a look at the stuff. Lisa J. Tomlinson is the CEO, and a card company is called Gotta Get Up. That's the company. So you go to www.gottagetup.net and find out more about Lisa's stuff. And thank you so much, all of you all, for participating in tonight's gift bag for the Dons and Divas extravaganza. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi, Mary. Happy holiday.
Happy holidays to you.
Mary, I haven't seen you since I saw you perform at Lincoln Center several weeks ago. And I just want to say thank you so much for the invitation. You looked beautiful, and I knew that the forthcoming CD, which is now out, was going to be terrific.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. I was so glad to see you in the audience. I was glad you came. It made me happy.
Yeah, and thank you for the shout out from the stage. I didn't even think you could see.
No, I can see everybody really clear.
Yeah. So Mary's new CD is in stores, everybody. It's called Breakthrough, and Terrence Howard is in the video for Be Without You, a song that we all love.
Right.
And Terrence Howard's going to be at the party tonight, too, Mary.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's you and Terrence and Bobby Brown. You're our Dons and Diva. So what are you doing in New York City? Tell the people what you're doing today, promote, and then I want to talk to you about being Nina Simone.
Okay, I got to go down to Brooklyn and do an in-store. Mm-hmm. And then we're coming back and doing the Dons and Divas this afternoon.
Yeah, tonight, you mean.
I mean, tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight. That's tonight, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm going to be at the in-store pretty much all day.
You're in stores. This is not the first one that you've done for the CD, right? How many have you done so far?
I've done 2. I did FYE on the day of release.
Yeah.
And, I did a lot of, radio, talk shows.
Yeah. So now, Mary.
And I have one in L.A., too.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So your in-stores have been crazy. A lot of love, huh?
Oh, man, it's been so much love, man. I mean, the girls have been coming and singing the song.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what? This album is getting so much love in the streets, everybody. And Mary, just congratulations on everything.
Thank you, Wendy.
Now, where are you going to be in Brooklyn? You never said the location.
Where's the location in Brooklyn?
Who's that, Kendo?
Downtown Fulton.
I'm not sure what the name of the store is, but it's on Fulton Street.
It's on Fulton Street. I'm not sure of the actual store yet, but I'll get that information.
What time are you going to be there? Because people can just follow the crowds.
As soon as I get off the phone with you, I'm on my way down there.
Okay, there we go. Was that Kendo that was talking to you?
Yes.
Right there by your side. Congratulations to both of you all on your second wedding anniversary.
Thank you, Wendy.
Did you exchange gifts, or is the love enough?
No, actually, he bought me this love bracelet from Cartier.
Oh, wow. Diamonds?
You know the bracelets, the gold bracelets that you can't ever take off from Cartier?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he went and did it and surprised me because he's very thoughtful and I'm not that thoughtful in these areas.
Yeah, did you get him anything? That means no.
Yeah, I mean, I told him I love him and thank you.
And gave him the third input and put him out for the night. Now, Mary, I'm going to let you go, but first I want to ask you about Nina Simone. Congratulations on landing that role.
Oh, thank you.
That is one that you will really put your foot in. So tell me about what you're doing to prepare.
I'm going to get I'm going to get an acting coach, and I'm going to really take it seriously because I do not want to, be looking all crazy. I want to get it right.
Well, you did a good job in Prison Song, so you got your chops going on, Mary, as far as acting.
I know, but I got to do better than that, Wendy.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Mary? Well, good luck with that. And one more thing: any regrets regarding the whole Vibe Music Awards thing?
No, I have no regrets. It is what it is.
All right, woman. I'll see you tonight at the party.
Oh, let me give you this. It's the Music Factory, 400 Fulton, Brooklyn, New York.
All right, everybody. All roads head to the Music Factory. It's Mary J. Blige. Keeping it live. I'll see you tonight at the Dons and Divas extravaganza.
All right, Wendy.
Bye, Mary.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Woo! One time for Mary J. Blige, everybody. You know that bracelet that Kendu gave her for anniversary? You know, you need a special screwdriver that Cartier provides to take it on and off. Oh, really? Yeah. I know which one she's talking about. It's like one of those, no, there's no diamonds. It's not about diamonds. It's about how special it is. You only lock those on. The symbolism is you only lock them on for a special person. So, yeah. Nice, Mary. Always ahead of the trend. Mad Links is on the telephone, everybody. Mad Links from 106 and Park on BET. You were in the basement, but I haven't seen you there in a minute. What's going on with that? What's up, Links?
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Can you hear me all right? Because I just flew back into New York City.
Well, check 1, 2.
So I'm doing the baggage check thing, baggage claim, and it's a little crazy, but you know what? You've looked me out so crazy since I've been in New York, and I can't believe it's been a year already.
I know. So much has happened with you.
I'm telling you, you know, we had a great time at your album release party.
Thank you.
I definitely think that was one of the hottest parties of the year.
Thank you.
Medina on that one, too.
Yeah, thanks.
And you know what? Because you've given me so much love, I really came back to New York City because I want to give you a Christmas gift. I want to come to your party tonight. The Dons and Divas has definitely got the whole city buzzing right now.
What?
And I want to come through and do a guest DJ set for you. Can I do that for you?
A set? Of course. Yeah. Hey, Lynx, thank you so much for that. And look, don't get too nervous when you look out in the crowd and you see Grandmaster Flash watching and listening to how the new school does.
Hey, you know what else? You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to make this real special, all right? Because it's the end of the year. We got to shut the year down right, okay? Hey, Dons and Divas is going down tonight. I want to bring through a special guest to probably go shut the whole spot down. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say who it is. But let me tell you this. It will shut the whole spot down.
I'll take it. Ooh. All right. Well, I can't wait to find out what all the surprise is all about. Well, let me just ask you something before you go. So, don't try to distract me with the gifts.
No.
What is your position now on BET? You're on 106 and Park now, right?
Actually, I occasionally guest on 106 and Park.
Okay.
There's a show called The Road Show now.
I've seen that.
45, so you're still working. That's why you didn't get the chance to see it.
I've seen it in tape, though.
I'm sorry?
I've seen tape. You know, people have TiVo'd that for me. I've seen it.
Okay.
I like that. That's a cute show. Well, you know what? It's been big for you on BET and just big for you in terms of doing a lot of parties and stuff like that. I definitely look forward to seeing you tonight, and I can't wait to see what your surprise is.
I'm telling you, Wendy, it's going to be great to see you. It's going to be good to see my man Kev as well. I heard Medina's like going crazy trying to make everything real banging for tonight.
Well, you heard Terrence Howard is going to be a Don, as well as Bobby Brown is on the plane now coming in. Mary J. Blige just called up right before you. She's in the building. Yeah, and plus we're getting a lot of pink carpet coverage, including BET, your family, the Style Show, and also BET News.
See, look at that.
Yeah, see?
This is going to be the party of parties.
I can't wait. All right, Lynx, thanks for calling.
No doubt. I will definitely see you tonight, Wendy. You have a great day as always.
Thanks, Lynx. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's going to be a real good party. We're waiting for Ron Artest. The traffic outside is murderous, but that's okay because we have things to do to occupy our time. What's up to Artest, though, in the traffic? And thank you, Lynx, for calling. Shout out to you, too, Mary J. Blige. Thank you so much. So Mariah Carey is sick and tired of the reputation that she's been getting. I don't really understand why she would be upset. She's insisting that she deserves more respect for her achievements in music. I think that she gets respect all the time. Mariah, you're under the illusion that nobody. No, this is a quote from her. She says, "It's kind of difficult for people to see me as this diva and then to also realize that I write my own songs and produce my own records. Quite frankly, it's much easier for men to get credit than women, particularly since I'm not sitting behind a piano or a guitar. My voice is my instrument." Oh, was that a stab at Alicia Keys? I understand what she's saying, though. What she's saying is that what I always say, what a lot of women say, you know, we have to run twice as hard to get the credit that men get. And even then, we still don't get it a lot of times. And it does become frustrating. But Mariah, never fear, because people understand and realize more than you think. I mean, yes, you are very distracting in your tight clothes and your short outfits. And it's very easy to paint Mariah Carey with the dizzy brush. But guess what? You look through that and see Mariah is her own business. She is a very smart woman. It's like Heather Locklear, you know. Oh hell, I'm not going to get all into that. But anyway, so Praz is skeptical or was skeptical. Okay. The Fugees. Do people still care? All right. Well, I'm going to throw this out. You know what? For a moment, see, my feeling, and happy holidays to Claudie, happy holidays to Wyclef, Lauren, Proz. My feeling is that when they first announced, okay, we're getting back together, and that the three of them were actually able to go into a studio and make it happen, then they appeared at the Chappelle thing, remember, in Brooklyn, and, you know, they got but now, and then the single, but now all the Fuji buzz has gone away, and I haven't thought about the Fugees until I turned over Panache Report, and I see that my friend Myra Panache is writing about them. She says Proz was skeptical about reforming the Fugees when he was first approached by Wyclef. Proz says Lauren called Wyclef and then called me. That's his quote. At first, I said no. It was one of those things where you just kind of move on. Then he came and he spoke to me, and I was like, well, let's see what happens. We're all good now, but you've got three different individuals and three egos. Yeah, and you all are so 3 years ago. Come on. I mean, you know, you got to strike while the irons are hot. And true indeed, Black Eyed Peas are not usurping Fugees' creative juices or record sales, or usurping our, Black Eyed Peas are not making us forget about the Fugees. So you all still have a shot. But I'm just saying, do it while we care. You understand? Hi, Risha. How you doing? You ready for the party tonight? Yes. All the Girl Fridays are all ready. They're doing a lot of helping out tonight. Although I did get a fax from a listener regarding you Girl Fridays. Now it's probably as good a time as ever to read it. Hi, Wendy. I love your show, but there's something I'd like to say. Please read this to your intern Girl Fridays. Hi, girls. You all really need to step it up on your pop culture game. Come on. You're young ladies and you should know what's going on. But so many times you're all clueless about stuff that you should know, based on the fact that you're young. Here's some helpful hints. Number 1, tape the entertainment shows and study them. Number 2, read all the magazines Wendy reads. And number 3, go to imdb.com or tv.com anytime Wendy tries to think of a celebrity's name. It's okay that you guys don't know the old school stuff like Remington Steele, but come on. You should know about One Tree Hill and Jake Gyllenhaal. Good luck, and just to let you know, I'm not hating. I love Wendy, and I just want all you all to keep up with her. If I was young and in college, I would be the queen of the interns, just like you. You all would not believe. And that's from Tamara Hunter Franklin in Verona, New Jersey. She's just giving a helpful hint. She's right. Yeah. Look, Sasha, take this and post this at the intern area of the office. In bold. Thank you, Goose. You all keep it where you got it.
Wendy, man. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye West. Don't miss this year's Dons and Divas extravaganza, the Wendy Williams Experience.
The WBLS Christmas party was a party with a purpose.
Good people, get hang out, get food.
It was a really nice atmosphere.
Grown and sexy people.
It was excellent. I got a chance to meet a lot of nice people.
Everything was really nice. Everything.
My party with a purpose.
The party definitely had a purpose.
Special thanks to our performers.
Hey, what's up? This your man, Jaheim.
This is Vivian Grant. I want to thank WBLS for inviting me to their party with a purpose.
Thanks to all y'all who came out to party with a purpose.
It was wonderful, and I can't wait to do it again. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all.
Also, special thanks to Guapole and Cameo.
Our sponsors, the Department of Health, Razak, Jamaica Bid, and Preferred Equity Solutions. Along with a big thanks to you. All our WBLS listeners who came out to support. WBLS was able to present Day 1 with a check for $10,000. Spreading a little cheer for the holiday season and throughout the year.
Oh, hey, everybody in the WBLS staff, y'all really hooked the brother up. Thank you.
We're 107.5 WBLS.
Every day, all day. Good morning.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
Yeah. And the Wendy Williams Experience. Happy holidays, everybody. The strike is over. If we can just weather the storm through the next few hours to find out exactly what that means. Because they say that the buses can get up running like right away, but the trains, apparently after the trains stay still for a while, it's like having to start your car and let it run on the driveway for about 5 hours after you've been away on vacation for a week. You can't just get in the car and drive it. Goose, that's a good way of explaining it, right?
Oh yeah.
They got
sort
to
of.
check out the tracks.
And then just in case anybody sabotage the tracks. And,
I wasn't thinking about that.
And then they just parked all the trains anywhere.
Oh.
So you got to align them.
You know what I remember, and I don't know whether this is a myth or what. It's kind of like if you drop a penny off the top of the Empire State Building, you'll kill somebody if it hits somebody. I always remember as a kid that if you put like a coin on a train track, that the train will fall off the track. All right, well, maybe that was one of those urban myths. All I'm saying is that I'm just glad it's over, and I'm sure you all are as well. Hey, listen, Mark Jordan comes on right before the Wendy Williams Experience. He's on middays, Monday through Friday, right after Steve Harvey. 10 a.m. he comes on, and he's on until 2 p.m. And listen to him for your chance to win $100 in Kodak film. Yeah. He's got the trivia question of the day, and if you answer it correctly, you qualify for a WBLS Kodak Family Vacation Getaway. Find out all the details by logging on to WBLS.com. And WBLS.com is part of the sponsorship, or Kodak is part of our WBLS.com sponsorship. So listen to Mark Jordan and all those details and stuff. You know what? I think we can probably... Oh, you know what? Shout out to everybody in Orange, New Jersey. On Main Street, there's a place called Salon Distinctives. And they still... a shout out to you guys. I'll see you all at the party tonight. In Long Island, Vibes Hair Salon has your last trickle down... tickets. They're on 98 North Franklin, Vibe Hair Salon in Manhattan. I can tell you, Demetrio Furs, I've been in touch with them. They've got a couple of tickets left there at the Furrier on 30th Street. So if you want to call them and then, stop by there and pick up yours for tonight's party, it's 212-695-8469. Demetrio Furs in Manhattan. They've got this party is... thank you. 212 at Demetrio First, 695-8469. Also, Black Star Music, which is uptown in Harlem. They've got a few more passes for tonight's party at 212-234-6244. And one last thing, Steve is here. Sorry. All right, Steve, you're going to change up my house?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, you're not going to wear that, are you? You dressed 12 hours early? Do you have the hair? Are you doing Elise's hair? She said she wanted something done. Yeah. Oh, you're back there working now. Okay. Oh, I'll be right back there. Okay. Steve Lindsay on hair, makeup, and dress. He's normally only on hair and makeup, but he's the one person that I love when he makes like an evening gown, or I love evening gowns. I grew up watching Sonny and Cher, and I used to always think it was just so fabulous. And Cher would walk out on stage and she'd have her gowns on, and then Diana Ross and gowns. And very rarely do you have a chance to wear a gown in today's society, in today's culture. Like, I have plenty of opportunities to wear a well-appointed dress, even a cocktail dress, or, slacks and a beaded shirt or whatever. But a gown that goes to the floor and swishes around, I am such a gown girl. And so, this is my one time that I can definitely wear a gown and feel like I'm not overdressing the occasion or anything like that. So I'm wearing this black gown. Steve made it for me. And he makes all my gowns. Ever since I've met him, he's made all the gowns that I've ever worn. And so I'll see you all tonight at the Don. Of course, my gown is not red. It's black. It's the black party tonight. Wear your black, or you're not getting in, even if you have tickets. Here's the VIP line, because I think they have a few passes over there too. Question Mark Entertainment and Face Down said, I can give this number. It's 917-302-6117. I'm not giving any tickets away today, and, everything else is, shut down for tickets. But the VIP, once again, 917-302-6117. If you're coming to the party tonight, I'll see you there. Special shout-out to the good people with the best shearlings at ISOLifeNY.com. ISO Life, they make the custom, one-of-a-kind. They've done for the whole murder rink, free from 106 and Park. They do a lot of stuff, and the price is right. ISOLifeNY.com to take a look at their stuff. All right, we're going to continue with the Hour of Truth. When our test gets here, he gets here. I mean, he's going to be at the party tonight, but he's coming by, not just to say, hey, what's that? But also, I got to talk to him about the NBA thing, and he knows I'm going to ask him about it. I want to know about the Pacers, the Knicks, why he wants to go back to the Pacers, where the relationship is, and what he got his wife for Christmas. Don't you want to know that? I'd love to know how rich spend their money, All All right, tape it where you got it. It's Wendy Williams, nonstop till 7 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back. For Wendy Williams Experience. For Wendy Williams Experience.
So when asked who's best, y'all should say, Run DMC and Jam Master Jay.
Yo, what up? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to the Queen of Radio, Wendy Williams. You got to do it.
Yo, did you catch this flashback? Wendy Williams and Jill Scott.
Jill Scott is here, everybody, because she's got a new book out. Keep the crickets going. It's a poetry book. Jill, I want you to read with all of your sassiness. Turn to page 67. The poetry book is called The Moments, the Minutes, the Hours, the Poetry of Jill Scott. I would like for you to execute in your sassiest way the poetry entitled Perms, Hot Combs, and Curlers. Art, fall back.
Cool. Get it out, I say. 5 more minutes, she say. Get it out, I say. 5 more minutes if you want it straight. Blisters, sores, peels, I pick, leaving lighter designs underneath. I burn because I want my pride to blow in the summer wind. I burn because I want silky, fancy, free, shining, glorious assimilation. And maybe, too, because it seems easy. I lay toxin thick over and over in split. I drive down, beat less my own attractiveness. I guess I am an American.
That's fabulous. I can imagine that you will probably be getting commercial money soon.
I want it.
Somebody, Golden Grams, Golden Honey, you know what I'm saying?
Golden shower.
Golden shower. Have you ever gotten one of those? Jill?
No.
Do you know what that is? Of
I
course.
know what that is,
Okay.
but no.
You know what a pearl necklace is?
Oh,
honey.
Oh.
Think about the color of his mess and what he does all up in here.
Right.
Now, you wear natural hair, so you don't have to go to the salon afterwards to get like a weave put in or anything like that. Have you ever had a pearl necklace that is by chance, gone up there in the hairline?
In the hairline?
Sure, Jill Scott.
I thought a pearl necklace was when it was
It is,
around
but
the
men
neck.
can't aim, and that's protein for your hair. Do you take it like that?
I put mayonnaise on my hair.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay, I see.
I'm
Is that
good.
man?
Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Shout out to Beverly who's listening. Beverly, yes, Beverly. Yes, Beverly. Right back, Beverly. Right back at me. Yes, Beverly. Yes, Beverly. You are absolutely correct. Hey, the Four Tops and the Miracles. I know what you're thinking. Well, damn you. You know I'm not going to talk about somebody like the Four Tops and the Miracles unless it's going to come back around to be a point of interest. Well, they've teamed up with this guy named Herb Strather. Now, Herb Strather is a property tycoon, and together they've joined forces to develop an online casino. I know, but I don't understand the whole gambling craze either. But there are a lot of people who do, which is why it's so strong right now. Apparently, the Four Tops have agreed to be part of an investment and marketing team of a game called Motown Legends Casino, which is due to launch in February. The site is expected to generate $10 million in profits in 2006 alone. So, and according to gaming analysts, this place will also, that $10 million, by the way, is according to gaming analysts, but this thing will also help fund a music tour of the... Well, some people care about the Four Tops on tour. Well, damn it. Don't kill the messenger. You guys heard about the football coach's son? Yeah. The boy's name is James Dungy, and his father is Tony Dungy. Now, he used to be the coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and now he's the coach of the Colts. And his 18-year-old son was found dead in Tampa in his apartment on Thursday, earlier today. Yeah. Apparently, he lives, the cops responded to a call at Campus Lodge Apartments at like 1:30 in the morning. His girlfriend is the one who returned to the apartment to discover James dead. No foul play is suspected, and the cause of death won't be announced until the autopsy is done. I know, the first thing you think of is drugs. Me too, especially at 18. It's so sad. It's so sad this time of year, and just to be a parent to lose a child like that. So he and his wife, Lauren, they have 4 children together, and the Cults are still going to be playing in Seattle on Saturday because they say that that's what James would have wanted for his father, Tony, and the team. So it's very sad. Very sad. I think tomorrow during Advice Hour, we are having Dr. Grace Corniche, who's, friend to the show. She's been here several times. And she helps us kind of navigate our way through psychological things, different things in society. And one of the things I wanted to talk with her about was depression for this holiday season and every holiday season. For a lot of people, it's just a terrible time of year. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow during Advice Hour. Al Sharpton, friend to the show. Well, he will not be appearing in this new sitcom on CBS that I had said and the press has ran with him being a part of. The talks between Al Sharpton's office and CBS Paramount about the comedy around Al called Al and the Family, remember me telling you about it, have ended. Conversation over. And this is what Al Sharpton says about it. Al says, I haven't done the thing I've done to be a sitcom. I haven't done the things I've done to become a sitcom. I'm not interested in being Archie Bunker. I'm looking forward to becoming George Bush. After the new hair. The show was supposed to feature Al dealing with being the center of a family of conflict around politics and social views. So much like Archie Bunker. It was going to be called, like I said, Al and the Family. And the talks for the project ended earlier this month. And this is what he says. This is his last quote. I guess now we'll see if I can be consistently funny. I don't know what that means. Because now you're not doing a sitcom, you don't have to be. He's got a political show, though, on, what is that, TV One? Is that what the channel's called, TV One? The Kathy Hughes channel? Mm-hmm. Did you hear about the president of Samsung's daughter committed suicide? I was just talking about the cult's son. Mm-hmm. Her name is Lee Young-hyung. And she is the heiress to the Samsung empire. She was a beautiful girl who was full of power by virtue of her family name. And she was very smart and charming, 26 years old. And they are considered icons in their native South Korea. I mean, that family is royalty. In addition to the number of Samsungs that'll be under the Christmas tree all around the world for this Christmas. The company is worth $86 billion, and her father is the CEO of the company. Her own personal fortune has been estimated at nearly $2 million. And in late November, she carefully wrapped an electrical cord around her neck and hanged herself in her posh apartment in Manhattan in the East Village. Now, she had come to the U.S. from South Korea to attend NYU. Now, suicide is disgraceful to a lot of people, and it, particularly to her family, it's just so disgraceful that they actually lied about her tragic death by saying that she died in a car accident in upstate New York. Wow. She left no suicide note. And her people close to her say that she was driven to despair by loneliness and broken heart. Men. She apparently was in love with a man of a lesser class, and the parents and family were not having it. So it was a case of Romeo and Juliet, kind of, sort of, or something of that nature. Anyway, his name was Chin. And he's back in South Korea, and the family disapproved, and she just couldn't take it. She was forbidden to be around him. She figured she'd never find true happiness because her parents were, and I guess she didn't want to cut off that $200 million, because I can tell you a quick way to get over that. Cut your family off and go with your love. That's where the brainy part of her comes in. She wasn't about to cut off that money, and unfortunately she couldn't have both. It's really unfortunate. So at 26, she hung herself. So Money can't buy happiness, an $86 billion company. Samsung. Sorry to hear about that one, too. Keep it where you got it, everybody. We got another hour left of the show, and we're good to go. It's the Wendy Experience.
Wendy, man.
It's the King, you call your boy Lil Jon.
Hey, it's that boy Big Sam.
And we will see you at this year's Dons and Divas Extravaganza.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. The only place you get that musical massage you need after a long, hard day.
There's a quiet storm, and he never felt like this before. I'm going down. I'm going down. Let's get closer.
I'm here for you from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. 107.5.
Yo, check this out. This is Flavor Flav.
This is Chuck D, Public Enemy, #1.
Hi, this is Reverend Al Sharpton, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, what's up? This is the Flotuses. This is the songstress. And you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Okay. Truly, Wendy, I know you're interested, but we're not. Really.
Broadcasting live, it's the Queen of Radio, Wendy. Wendy Williams.
Yeah, we're still here, everybody. So Jennifer Lopez is in an attempt to kind of practice for motherhood, because we know she wants to be a mom, and she got this German Shepherd dog. I don't know what the dog's name is, but her friends are saying the dog is out of control. And Jennifer said that she's not very good at this, at least the whole dog thing. You know, a child is a whole different thing, but the dog growls loudly at anybody who comes near her, and it's just all too much. No word on whether she's going to get rid of the dog, but... Keisha Cole and Young Jeezy, the more I think about that, the more I like that couple. I like the way that is going down. Shout out to Keisha Cole and Jeezy. I talked to Mary J. Blige last hour. She called up and stuff, you know, to cement the fact that she's going to be at Dons and Divas tonight, but she's also out in Brooklyn today doing a signing. And, you know, of course, her new CD is in stores. And so I forgot to ask Mary about... Well, I already read the quote. She likes Keisha Cole a lot, and she gave her the absolute thumbs up, which is great because a lot of people have said that Keisha Cole has a style similar to Mary J. Blige and so on and so forth. And Mary could have been catty and said, well, but Mary's been around long enough to understand there's room for both of them. And Mary's still very much here, according to the reviews that she's been getting on her new CD. And Keisha Cole is still doing her damn thing. So obviously there's room for both of them in the game. And Mary's mature enough to see that. And Keisha's mature enough, I guess, to see that as well. And so, but congratulations on Young Jeezy. I like that couple. I like that a lot. That's the new Bonnie and Clyde team right there. You hold him, I'll punch him in the face. You know what I'm saying? You get the rap, I'll roll it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Sasha. Sasha has faxed in. Remember about an hour and a half ago, a man called up. It was during Advice Hour, and he wanted to know from me, what did I mean when I said sometimes guys can be too nice? And I tried to explain it the best I could, that, you know, it's not that we want to be backhanded across the room, but I feel like there are a lot of women who, you know, are bosses all day. I mean, you know, as I like to stay here on the show from Girlfriends, sisters do it for ourselves these days. I mean, women, we are really making strides, and we still have got so far to go. I know. But Sasha faxed in. Listen to what she says, because I asked you all to, join me on the phone or the fax or whatever and try to help me explain to that guy and men in general why it is that there is such thing as being too nice. And Sasha says, Wendy, Take it from me, someone who's a pit bull all day, dealing with obnoxious vendors and suppliers. I have to fight and be strong all day to get price deals, budgets, and I command it all. And I also am directing a staff and fighting for what I want. Especially as a female business owner, we have to fight 3 times as hard and be taken seriously. So at the end of the day, if my boyfriend says, what do you want to do tonight? I was thinking that we do this or that. Wendy, I'm all too happy and too relieved because I'm at the point at the end of the day that I'm mentally exhausted and I'm tired of being decisive all day long. The moral of the story here is we decision-making, brown-breaking women want strong men, not abusive men, who will give us the respect to be who we are and not feel threatened, but also know that we are soft and pink inside and will sometimes, we want our men to take the reins, so to speak. Sasha, I agree. Thank you. That's what I was trying to tell him also. Yeah, I'm one of those. Please, at the end of the day, I don't want to go big mouthing it back home with my hand on my hip and my neck rocking and finger pointing. I got to do that all damn day. You tell me where we're going to go for eats. Tell me what you want me to buy at the grocery store. And I'll just go. You know, just don't make me make any decisions. Damn. Take the reins. Felicity Huffman was suffering from bulimia, the girl from Desperate Housewives. Did you know that? Bulimia and anorexia, that was her thing. She says she used to hate her body. She's 43 years old, and she confessed this in USA Today a few weeks ago. She waged a war from the time she was a teen into her 20s, and she's 5'5", and she dropped at one point to as little as 98 pounds. This is Felicity Huffman from Desperate Housewives. Here's her quote. As an actress, I've never thought I was thin enough or pretty enough. Now, she's been married for 8 years to William Macy, who's 55, to her 43. And now she says, I love my body. And he says, I love her body also. And together they've worked on helping her recover, I guess, through his love and then her strength and whatnot. But, you know, it's been going on since forever. She doesn't come across as that type, though, right? No. Only because we buy into her role on the show. Right. So we figure, you know, she's a little bit stronger to be not anorexic. Okay, let's talk about this Madonna thing. So I introduced it to you all on the show a few weeks ago. I'll re-judge and then I'll catch you up to speed. So Madonna, the black girl that was one of her Ace Boone Coon background singers for years and dancers, Nikki Harris. Nikki no longer works with Madonna because, well, here's the recap. Nikki was supposed to be going out on this tour that Madonna the Reinvention tour back in 2004. And there was a segment during the tour that Madonna wanted all her black background dancers, including Nikki, to wear a Ku Klux Klan robes and dance around a burning cross with the hats on and all like that, the cone hats. And Nikki refused to do it, primarily because it's uncomfortable. I'm black and I'm not doing it. She also argued that she was tired of Madonna exploiting certain experiences, whether it be black or whatever, for the purpose of, you know, money, bottom line. So Madonna promptly fired Nikki. That's why they're no longer. And that relationship didn't go. Nikki's almost as legendary as Madonna, please. I mean, for true Madonna fans, we know Nikki. So Saida Garrett took the job as soon as Nikki dropped it. What? And Saida Garrett, you know, is black. You know, she did the song with Michael Jackson years ago. But she also has, you know, dancing and as well as singing background. So Nikki, you know, was like, but Saida took the role. I guess she doesn't really, you know, she put on the cloth with no problem, the KKK cloth, and got up there, you know, like with the F. So Saida has released her statement after finding out about what Nikki said. And here's her statement. That's fine if Nikki was shocked that I took the job, but like Nikki, I had known Madonna for about 15 years. I know her approach on stage and at concert, and this KKK number wasn't anything different. Madonna is about pushing buttons, and in the KKK number, she was making a real political statement that I believed in. So Saida was asked if she agreed with Nikki about complaining, because Nikki complained about Madonna biting, particularly black people. And this is what Saida's statement is. Of course she does, but Madonna isn't the first white singer or white group to bite from us. That's how it goes. But I've known Madonna long enough to know that she isn't a racist. Yeah, Madonna tries too hard to be down or be ghetto or what not, but I just laugh at it because she'll be the first to admit that she's just a corny white girl from the suburbs. Nikki took the whole thing way too seriously. So Saida is currently not with Madonna, but she's doing backup work with Kenny Loggins. Bottom line is Saida Garrett needed a paycheck. Morals be damned. And Saida, you could say what you want, but I can see through the. I mean, you needed a paycheck, and Nikki stood by her convictions, and she might be a little cash poor, but there's some people who, who realize you only got your word and your nuts and your integrity and stuff. And so, and Saida, and I'm not saying, anybody's right or wrong, but I'm just putting the story out there because that's what I like to do here on the show. So that's that. All I want for Christmas is my liposuction. A nose job, please. All I want for Christmas is a butt implant. Botox, hair weave. More makeup, please. All I want for Christmas. It's from RuPaul's Christmas album. It was released years ago. I love that at my house. By myself when the guys aren't there. They don't want to hear all that crap. My queening out. Tonight for the Dons and Divas extravaganza, it's just going to be me and Steve locked away with the hair and makeup and stuff. I like to do a presentation, even to, my husband. I don't like, you don't need to see the getting together process. Just, let me give you the wow. Like, remember the Cosby Show? Remember the Smooth Contest episode like that? So Steve and I will be listening to the RuPaul CD while we get dressed for the party. I want drinking champagne, and he'll be working the hair, and I'll be, dancing around. He's gay. I can dance around, my underwear. All I want for Christmas is my liposuction. Steve, do I have a lot of dimples on my behind? Oh, cheek implants. Steve, updo or downdo? Oh, my breasts to stay perky. With bra or without bra, Steve? Oh, what do you want for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas? I have some list of what some of the celebrities got going on for the holidays. Jay-Z is doing his annual toy drive at his home, Marcy Projects, where he grew up. Children from Marcy Projects have the opportunity to choose from a vast toy selection. The toy collection is worth $10,000. And the toy drive is set up to begin on December 25th, Christmas, at 11 a.m. right there at the Marcy Projects in Queens. Marcy Projects also happen to be where Ron Artest is from. And Ron Artest is not yet here. He only has about another 45 minutes before the show ends. Chances are he won't make it. But that's okay, Ronnie, you know what? Just as long as you have on your black, you're at the party tonight. Don't mind me when I do come over to you. I'll be nicely lubricated thanks to the Martell XNO and the other, tasty libations from the open bar. Hey. And I'm going to whisper, Patriots with a Nick. Hey. Wendy, stop spitting in my ear. I'm not spitting. Do you want another drink? Just come to the show tomorrow or something. Anyway, so that's what Jay-Z's doing, at least for charity. Now, I don't know what he's doing for himself. I don't know what he's gotten his lovely miss or, fiance. Or is she the fiance? Are they engaged?
I don't think so.
I lose track. Usher says, I'm looking forward to my new Mustang GT 500. I put a call into Santa. I must have that car. Did you see Bobby was driving the Hemi? He was driving the thing. My father just got one of those. He loves it. The Dodge. Yeah, they just got one, my father and mother. That's what Bobby was driving last night on the show. That Hemi, that's the whole big new thing. The Hemi. What is that only made with, what is that, like the Mercedes version of AMG where you get the souped up engine?
It's the engine,
Yeah, the Hemi engine.
Engine.
Yeah. Is that legendary with Chrysler cars or just in general?
No, with Dodge Chrysler.
With Dodge Chryslers. That's like the AMG and the Mercedes. Like the AMG is the souped up thing. Eva Mendez says she wants warm socks. She says, I don't have enough socks. I'll bet you do. A warm sock in the cat trap. No glove, no love. I don't have enough socks, she says, and I'll never buy them. I don't know why, I just don't buy them. It's weird, but I never buy socks. Carmen Electra says, I want a fish tank. I've always wanted a fish tank. I really want one with 3 or 4 seahorses. See, it's easy to ask for things like that when you're a rich celeb. You can hire somebody to come in and clean up that crap. Who else is on the list? Pam Anderson says, I've got everything I need. My kids are happy and healthy, but I think I want the new Xbox. Jessica Alba says, a nice vacation somewhere warm like the Caribbean or Mexico. I need a vacation. So what do you want for your Christmas?
Ow.
Happy holidays, everybody. It's Gwen Stefani. You know, she's got the lamb clothing line. She's pregnant. And she was in D.C. recently. And so she walks into a boutique in D.C. that happened to have been carrying her lamb clothing line. Or so she thought. She walks in. She's like, where's my stuff? Where's my lamb line? And she screams out, my stuff is all hidden away. And she starts going crazy. Well, she puts her bag down. She starts undressing mannequins. She finds her stuff hidden away in the back behind stuff, like not in a prominent spot in the front of the boutique. She's moving and rearranging and rejudging. And that's what she has to do as a performer, but also as a businesswoman. I find nothing wrong with that at all. It's got to, I mean, you know, if you don't do it, who will? Keep it here. The Wendy Williams Experience rides out next.
Wendy, man.
This is Takara from America's Next Top Model, Season 3, and I'll see you at this year's Dons and Divas Extravaganza.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
The WBLS Christmas party was a party with a purpose.
Good people, get hang out, get food.
It was a really nice atmosphere.
Grown and sexy people.
It was excellent. I got a chance to meet a lot of nice people.
Everything was really nice. Everything.
Our party with a purpose.
Party definitely had a purpose.
Special thanks to our performers.
Hey, what's up? This your man, Jaheim.
This is Vivian Grant. I want to thank WBLS for inviting me to their party with a purpose.
Thanks to all y'all who came out to party with the purpose.
It was wonderful, and I can't wait to do it again. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all.
Also, special thanks to Guapole and Cameo.
Our sponsors, the Department of Health, Razak, Jamaica Bid, and Preferred Equity Solutions. Along with a big thanks to you. All our WBLS listeners who came out to support. WBLS was able to present Day 1 with a check for $10,000. Spreading a little cheer for the holiday season and throughout the year.
Oh, hey, everybody in the WBLS staff, y'all really hooked a brother up. Thank you.
We're 107.5 WBLS.
Every day, all day.
Morning.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience till 7 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul all day long. In between, while the songs and commercials have been playing, I've been playing with all the stuff and sampling the goodies from our gift bags that will be available in VIP tonight at the Dons and Divas Extravaganza. And Babeland, if you go to www.babeland.com, do you hear the intensity of what could be happening to your cat trap while you're at work? This little toy right here, look, you can put it someplace where nobody can see, and it's got like a 20-inch cord on it, and you can operate the cord from right underneath, like a mouse, right on your, say, I could have this hidden away down here, say. Ooh. Yeah, and it comes with batteries. So shout out to Babeland at babeland.com. Thanks for the vibrators. And shout out to Trina with her Diamond Princess perfume. Thank you so much for being a part of our gift bags for the Dons and Divas Extravaganza. Posner, thank you so much. I love when you like cooked food, Dollhouse, with your jeans and your shoes that go up to size 11. You can check out their stuff at dollhouse.com or else in your stores. Gilliard Clothing, I love you with your Gilliard Clothing line. And thank you so much for tricking out the VIP area of the Dons and Divas Extravaganza. It's going to be wonderful tonight. Razak Hair Products, I love you all. Posner, thank you so much. Posner products are so legendary. And the Fido hair products, the Fido specific, I love this. This stuff is actually available at my hair salon that I go to. This is one of the products that they sell once you get your hair done. Thank you so much, Fido. Jewel Magazine, thank you so much. And Nia Long does look beautiful on the new cover. And I love my Dons and Divas. Shout out to Question Mark Entertainment and Face Down Entertainment. Thank you so much for including keychains with Dons and Divas insignia inside the gift bags. This is wonderful. So, have you been making your list and checking it twice? Because WBLS is granting wishes for the holidays. And one of the things that we want to pass along to you is that the American Express gift check is such a great, great thing to have. And the American Express gift checks, this is when you run into one of those, look, everything is fine, and then all of a sudden you run into one of those fibroid tumors. Oh! Or you're pregnant, you know, and you just need a little stimulation. So you try to work yourself over, and it gets in a little too far, and the baby's head's in the way. And ooh, this is beautiful. So let me stop wearing my batteries down. That's nice. Real nice. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, we have the bonus hour coming up at the top of the hour here at W. Oh, Jamie Foxx is on the phone. He's got his new CD out. And Unpredictable. And, of course, the single. And, you know, the whole Oscar thing. It's all about Jamie. He's doing Miami. Jamie? Is he on the phone?
Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Hi. Hello, Wendy?
Yes?
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yo.
Hey, Jamie.
What up?
Happy holidays.
What's going on with it?
All right.
In the house like furniture, down like gravity.
Congratulations on your new CD.
Crazy.
Your new CD is at the top of everybody's pickup list. That's you and Mary J. Blige. You all got that.
I'm saying, you know what? Me and Mary, I got to give you the information. When me and Mary did a show in L.A. Friday, a private show that didn't nobody know about. And I got to tell you, when Mary came out, man, I mean, the women, I mean, people just went crazy, man. It was so fantastic. And so when you pick that Unpredictable album up, grab that Love Changes. Go write the Love Changes and hear Mary and myself just go get it.
So, what are you doing in New York now?
I'm in here. I got my daughter out here. She wanted to come to New York. She said she wants to be a clothing designer. And then that cold air hit her ass, and she said, Daddy, I don't know. She said, I don't know. But we just been hitting the city, you know, getting our grind on with this music and letting people know if they don't know, getting them equipped.
Oh, excellent. Tell me about Miami Vice. You know what? I was just reading something about you and Colin. And and you were saying there are no conflicts. There were no conflicts. There's no pill popping. There was no fighting, nothing like that. Can you, as long as I got you on the phone, can you set that straight?
Yeah, I'm going to set it straight. We had a ball. Put it to you this way. We had a ball.
Good. Wonderful.
We had a ball down there as far as, look, the party aspect of Miami is absolutely crazy. I mean, you can't get away from that. We was doing the movie, but at the same time, me and that kid, you know, we was running the streets a little bit, but we had to because it goes along with the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So when is Miami Vice? When is that in theaters?
It's going to come out July, I believe July 6th. It's a summer movie. They already running the trailer right now. People is like responding like crazy, like to the King Kong trailer. They going nuts about it.
So now you have your Unpredictable CD out right now,
right?
And that's going to ride you out through, you know, the next few weeks. And now between this Unpredictable CD and the Miami Vice movie, what else will you have going on?
Well, we're doing the Dreamgirls joint. We got Eddie Murphy and Dreamgirls. We got Beyonce Knowles, Danny Glover. So we just, you know, we hitting Dreamgirls up. That'll be out at the end of the fall. That's and then I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come get at these ladies with this music, man. I'm gonna get somewhere real nice and quaint, and we're gonna do it. There's also a track on the album with Common called "You Still Got It."
Yeah.
So, you know, we getting back to the music, back to R&B, letting people feel it. So that's what we're going to do right after that.
It is so great that people are like, I mean, I think that this is probably your most well-received musical project.
It is, because the last one I had went plastic.
Yeah, well, you know what? But hey, that Oscar kicked everything up a notch. You know what I mean?
Did you?
Say that again?
What did you celebrate? Because I know everybody celebrated when we did the Oscar thing. It was great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. That was for everybody, man. That was like for everybody. That was like a win for everybody.
Can I ask you something off the record? Have you ever romantically kissed Oprah? Oh.
You know what? Oprah did put her lips on my lips. It wasn't long enough to say romance, but in my mind,
it went down.
In my mind, it went down.
It went down. Hey, you know, as long as you're in the city, if you just happen to be around, I'm having a party tonight.
Where?
Do you really want to go? It's going to be hosted. Listen, Terrence Howard is in town to host.
Man, you know, I've been trying to call, and you know what? Let's give another shout out for Terrence Howard. I hope he walks down the same pathway I do and go get that gold too, man.
Exactly. He's up for the Golden Globe. He's going to be in the city tonight. My big Dons and Divas extravaganza is tonight in the city.
So where's that?
I got to tell you behind the scenes. We're keeping it exclusive, and we're not saying on the air. But listen, Bobby Brown is my other Don. Bobby's coming in. He's hosting it, and Mary J. Blige is my diva.
It's going to be off the chain.
You know what? I would love. I'm waiting for Ron Artest. He was actually supposed to be coming. I wanted to talk a little basketball with him, but he's going to be at the party tonight, too. Big Daddy Kane came by earlier to get his tickets, and Grandmaster Flash and all like that. So if you're really down, we're going to put you on hold and give you all your information behind the scenes, Jamie.
You got to let me know where it is.
All right, put Jamie on hold for just a moment. Jamie, I'll be right there. Give me 30 seconds. Pick up the telephone, Nicole, and speak clearly. Let Fox know where the party is. And so I guess we'll see him tonight at the D&D Extravaganza. Well, wow. Tell him don't forget to wear black. Even Jamie Foxx can't get in with a red suit. All right, everybody. Keep it where you got it. That's Jamie Foxx. It's going down, New York City. We're on fire! It's 107.5 WBLS.
Brothers and sisters! Taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yes. The rhythm's the rebel. 2, 3, a little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Lisa got a big old butt. Wendy Williams rocking your station, dropping hits across the whole nation. Wendy Williams rocking your afternoon.
Oh, a special shout out to Apple Bottom Jeans and all the workers. Happy holidays, Apple Bottom, and many more prosperous things for you all in the new year. Now that you all have opened up your repertoire and really, I mean, you still have the same cute stuff for young girls, but, you know, they've opened up so that now there's something for everybody. Hell, Oprah wears Apple Bottom now. So you know. So what's up, Apple Bottom? If you're just turning on your radio or you walked away for a moment in our last break, our last one, Jamie Foxx called up and he talked about his new CD, Unpredictable, and he talked about the Miami Vice movie, which will be out in the summer of 2006. Of course, he talked about Dreamgirls. He's in New York tonight because he's just here to hang out and have a good time. I invited him to Dons and Divas, and he said he wanted to go. I couldn't say it on the radio because we're not giving the location on the radio. Talked to him behind the scenes. He said, I'll be up in there. Apparently he's got some business of his own to attend to tonight, but he said he'll be up in the building. He was glad that Terrence was going to be there. He was really gracious about Terrence being nominated for a Golden Globe, and excited about Bobby Brown being in there. And you know he and Mary J. Blige are very cool. So shout out to Jamie Foxx. Thanks for calling in. And Jeff in Brooklyn, thank you for correcting. Jay-Z is from Marcy. Ron Artest is from Queensbridge. I'm sorry, Jeff. Okay. And the Girl Fridays, they let that slip by me, too. But you're crazy, too, because you didn't say a word.
I said Brooklyn. I said Brooklyn. You didn't hear me, though. I said that Marcy Project is in Brooklyn.
Well, and Artest, well, nobody heard, and neither did Jeff. Because he's yelling not just at me, but at you, too. He says, look, can you please get the girls to know enough about New York and sports to do some fact-checking? People are a little tired of this. Oh, here's the numbers to Ron Artest. Are you trying to call these numbers behind the scenes? Yeah. Okay. We're going to try to get Ron Artest on the telephone. I definitely wanted to ask him about the NBA situation. I mean, I know I'll see him at the party tonight, but that's not going to be the time to talk about sports. You know what I mean? It's going to be the time to talk about that music, them hoes, and that drink. Woo! Jennifer Aniston is back warring with her mother. The relationship was already, annihilated. The mother wasn't even invited to Jennifer's wedding because the mother did a whole lot of out-of-school talking about Jennifer's life, and how it was when, she was on Friends and all like that. And Jennifer's intensely private. Everybody knows this story. If you're a friend of Aniston, I don't have to explain to you. So then nothing like a good breakup from your husband to make you fall back in the arms of your own mother and repair whatever. So I was happy at least that the breakup repaired a relationship that's more valuable, which is, that of a mother and daughter. But apparently Aniston decided not to go to Thanksgiving. Her mother was expecting her, and instead she went to Arizona, Scottsdale, to spend time with Vince Vaughn and his dad, and the mother is devastated. Speaking of Scottsdale, Arizona, don't forget Jenna Jameson will be in the building tonight. It's my friend from Scottsdale. Yep, the #1 porn star, and she's a friend to the show, and she's in New York City, and she and her husband, they RSVP. They were one of the first people to RSVP for the party. Say, what? Did you say a party? I will be there. I will be. I know what you call this. I don't know. I've had these before. I'm glad to have another one. No, this is a silver bullet. See, you put this, because you can push this up like a tampon. You see what I'm saying? You see how long the cord is? You can literally have the cord way down here and have this inside of you. And it has, look, it has a few different, that's low. Turn it up a little bit more. That's called the tear that ass up. This is the thing. And for the homosexual community, hey, I'm not saying anything. This pizza gerbil, feel this. Right? Feel this. These little silver bullets are inside the VIP bags tonight up in the VIP area. We're gift bagging tonight for the Dons and Divas extravaganza. Shout out again to babyland.com. Thank you. And shout out to Smooch's lip gloss and all that other kind of, Oh, I'm exhausted just dealing with that and talking.
Ron's not answering his phone, man.
He's not answering his phone? Are you dialing the right number?
Yeah, his mailbox is full.
Of course. Our Tess is in the city. What the hell? He's a New York boy. He's hit home soil. Remember how that was? Remember when you were away for college and then you come home for I'm just equating it to like, I remember when I was in Boston, I come home to Jersey, like for the Christmas holidays and stuff. Forget about it. I was barely at my parents' house. There was always something popping off. You know, people calling and stuff. It's kind of like that for him. I mean, you know, yay, out there in Indiana, but as soon as he hits New York soil, ring, ring, ring goes the phone. I am exhausted. Been talking non-stop. There were some other things I wanted to share with you guys, but I can't at this moment think about what they are. Oh, I know what. I wanted to talk with you about this little guy from The Sopranos. And you know, he played Matt Bellavacqua. That was the crooked stockbroker, wannabe mobster. He was eventually rubbed out by Tony. If you see his picture, you recognized him. He also, his name in real life is Lilo Brancato or something like that, and he's facing murder for, it was like a robbery gone bad. He was also in Bronx Tale. That's where we remember him most. Robert De Niro put him on. Robert De Niro was shocked. The kid was only 15 when that went down. Now he's 29 years old. Apparently it all started out because his career, you know, in acting has like really come to a screeching halt. And then he and his girlfriend had a fight. Now, he's 29, his girlfriend's 20, and she dumped him. That's it, you're out of here. This happened on, a few weeks ago. And so then he's pounding on the door, screaming through the door, "You'll never find anyone like me." And then she shot back through the door, "I don't want anyone like you." So the next night, he's cool enough with her father. See, don't you hate when your parents interfere? He's cool enough with her father. And here they are fighting. He and the father go out and have drinks. And hang out. Well, you cannot believe what happens next in the story. Yeah, well, first of all, the father, Steve, is a former Genovese crime family associate. So here they go to the Bronx to hang out at this topless place called the Crazy Horse. They're there until 4 o'clock in the morning. Sources said that then they decided to break into this 63-year-old disabled man's apartment because they knew he had Valium. Hold on, it gets bummier. Hold on. This is very Splabuvian, very bummy, very, very dirty. Apparently, this dude, this little dude from the Bronx Tale, had been experienced in successfully breaking into this apartment at least 15 times to steal this guy's Valium, 63-year-old man. So there he is. He died over the summer. The apartment was still empty. You know, he had the proper funeral and stuff, but nobody ever moved this stuff out of the apartment, so they figured there's more Valium scraps around, so let's break in. Meanwhile, there was an off-duty cop sleeping at his home nearby who was awakened by the sound of glass breaking. He's off-duty. But he, grabs his shield and not his bulletproof vest, and he goes to investigate what's going on at the neighbor's house. Next thing you know, he's saying, "Freeze, don't move," in English and Spanish. The shots rang out. Allegedly, the first shots came. Damn it. Oh, well, I had to go anyway. My curling iron's just about hot enough to work its way through this mess. I got a party to go to. But I'm working tomorrow, though. Ice pack and all. Yeah. All right, everybody. I love you for listening. Thanks, Mary J. Blige, for calling and checking in. Good luck with your new CD, and I'll see you in a few hours. Thank you so much, Jamie Foxx, for calling in. Good luck with your new CD, and I'll see you in a few hours. Who else? Did anybody else call in? Thank you, Ron Artest, for making the good try, but I will see you in a few hours. And I love you all for listening today. There are many of you I will see in a few hours, too. Bye-bye.
These party people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
I got to finish this little story about this little Valium criminal. I got to finish this. So this is the first thing out the gate for the bonus hour. And, I'll review some of the events of the day. We could talk a bit about the transit strike and whatnot because the transit strike is over. The Wendy Williams experience is in the building. It's Thursday. It's the holiday season, and it's going down. You are in the place to be. It's 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening from 107.5 WBLS, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Join WBLS this big holiday weekend at the Shadow Nightclub for their famous Saturday Christmas Eve and Sunday Christmas night, back-to-back, strictly singles-only Find Your Match affairs. Both this holiday Saturday and Sunday, the Shadow's just $10 all night. All ladies free before midnight and guaranteed packed with single adults. Find your match at the wall-to-wall singles-only affairs this Saturday Christmas Eve and Sunday Christmas night at the Shadow Nightclub. BLS. Listen weekdays to 107.5 WBLS for your chance to win tickets to The Color Purple, now at the Broadway Theater, presented by Verizon Wireless, America's most reliable network. Listen to win. BLS. This entertainment calendar is brought to you by R&K Limousine. Call R&K for all your transportation needs.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
She's a mother.
Hey, Mommy, happy to go.
Here. Oh, don't drop it on the floor. Germs.
She's crafty.
I know how to paint. I can sew. I do a little cooking.
She's a singer.
Struggle. In and out. Ups and downs.
Put that where? Back there.
She drops it like it's hot.
Brown juice in one hand and get right in the other.
She has Tourette's moments.
Although I do have to be honest with you, the last time that I went, Dame Dash! What did that have to do with anything?
She spazzes out.
No, you didn't tear up your 40-something-year-old body! No!
She's gangster.
Anybody who tries to get in the way is going to get rolled over.
She's the queen of all media. Wendy Williams. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
I'm so excited about tonight's party. Yeah. So excited. Says this device should not be used over swollen or inflamed area. Sounds like it's the cause of the swollen and inflammation. Damn. Just can't tear that cat trap up.
Do not use when area is inflamed.
Yeah, you know. So, where was I? Okay, so they break into the apartment. They start stealing this stuff. The cop wakes up. He doesn't have time. He called 911 immediately. Then he went to check out the burglary. Now, the cop is a single guy. He went and left his bulletproof vest, but he put his shield around his neck. And so he says he goes in the alley. He finds them in the alley next, in the same building. So he says, police, don't move. He says it in English and Spanish. 2 shots rang out. They allege that the 2 shots came from Steve Armento's Smith & Wesson gun. Now, Steve Armento is... Hold on. Oh, Stephanie Armento, the girlfriend's father. So now here's the father, who's affiliated with the Genovese crime family, who old boy from the Bronx Tale is hanging out with, because his girlfriend and he fought. So now he's hanging out with the girlfriend's father, and the father allegedly shot 2 shots from his .357 Smith & Wesson revolver, loaded with hollow point bullets. One of the bullets struck the officer in question in the chest, and the cop still managed to take down both of them by unloading 8 shots from his .25 caliber semi-automatic. So now it's going down in the alley. actor is out of work. They're probably both hopped up on something. They've been at the Booby Bar in the Bronx till 4 o'clock in the morning, and it is going down. Well, 2 cops patrolling the area nearby happened to have heard all this gunshot activity going off in the alley, and they sped over there where they found dude from Bronx Tale slumped against a Dodge Durango that happened to be registered in his father's name. There was blood dripping all over the Durango. The cop was pronounced dead shortly after sunrise. And the guy from The Sopranos, a.k.a. Lilo Brancato, who was also in The Bronx Tale, this actor and his 48-year-old friend, who happens to be the father of his fighting girlfriend, they were both taken to the hospital. Initially, they were in critical condition, both of them. Then they were raised up to fair condition. Well, they've already been turning on each other like wild. The cops question him separately. They're both squealing like pigs. The actor saying it's his girlfriend's father. It was his idea and his gunshots. The girlfriend's father from the Genovese crime family is saying that no, it was that actor kid's idea. They're ratting each other out, and it's looking crazy. Our actor friend is facing life in prison without parole if he's convicted. And it turns out it's no surprise to people who've known him present and past that his life has ended up this way. He went to Yonkers Sacred Heart High School. FYI, he was raised in Yonkers. And so his life is over. Well, you know. He was cute as all get out, too, with that. What was the black girl's name from Bronx Tale? I forgot her name. I know. I forgot her name. You want to hear 10 reasons why a Christmas tree is better than a man? Shout out to all the single ladies. This is your list. Number 10. The tree smells better. Number 2. A Christmas tree requires very little attention. Just add water and they're happy. Number 8. We're working our way to number 1. The Christmas tree takes up less room. Number 7, the Christmas tree doesn't invite all his friends over for you to feed while they sit around watching football. Number 6, a Christmas tree doesn't get mad if you break one of the balls. I'm like a man. Number 5, a Christmas tree adds charm and warmth to the home. Number 4, a Christmas tree never whines. Okay, I'll go to 3, 2, and 1 after I get off the phone with Ron Artest. We're going in. Hey.
Hey.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. What's poppin'?
My true warrior is on the phone, everybody.
Oh, yeah. New York City. What's poppin'?
Well,
Boy.
you know, I know you're going to be at the party tonight, but
But
first, let's put that aside and talk ball. There's been a lot going on in the news, Ron. Okay, so tell us where you're at now with the Pacers, because when last I read, you want back in, or you want to stay.
You know, right now I'm a Pacer. You know what I'm saying? So I like to kind of tough things out. You know, if something's going wrong, it's better. You know what I'm saying? To face your adversity. You know, and then deal with things later. So right now, you know, I'm facing facing anything I got to face right now.
Yeah.
You know, and when that time comes up, everybody knowing that time come up, the Knicks will probably be hollering at me and stuff, and, we'll see if we can work out in New York.
Okay, so you said the Knicks will probably be hollering at you, or have you gotten a little bit of talk, or you can't talk about that because you're in the middle of a contract?
No, I can't talk about much. I can't talk about, much right now, but
I know what you're saying.
I love New York. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying without saying. So in the meantime, it's being printed that you are trying to make some headway with the people who lead the Pacers there in the front office. Is there any truth to that, or are you just trying to let it go? I'm trying to ascertain exactly what you mean.
I think that, if you have problems with people that you work with for a long time, you always should keep your friendship.
Okay.
Sometimes in business, like
professionally,
such as the NBA and music business, you don't meet good friends all the time. So it's always good to keep your friends. Keep as many friends as you got. In this business.
So if you could choose, if you wanted to be a Pacer or a Knick, what would your answer be?
My answer right now would be no comment.
Oh, I see. Well, Jermaine O'Neal has been doing some talk, saying professionally speaking, personally speaking, he's a great guy, but professionally speaking, it's probably just time for everybody to move on.
I like Jermaine. He's a good guy, and I like his. I like that quote. It's a good quote.
Oh, okay. Is your wife, because I know you really do enjoy that farm boy lifestyle out there.
Oh, you already know. I've been grew up around the cornfields. In the last 4 years, I've been a cornfield guy, and I also know that you would rather sock your money away than get caught up in the gritty expenditures like Bentleys and rims, and you're able to do that relatively easy out there. Now, you come back to New York, all of a sudden, you caught up in the melee. I mean, are you ready? It'll be all right. I still live in Queensbridge, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I got a couple of apartments in the hood.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so when will this decision, or when will we find out whether you will roll on with the Pacers or be out? Like how long do we have to wait?
I'm just an employee. So I'm waiting for I just do whatever the employer is telling me to do.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I think what he's saying is he's hoping that he's fired, because he's already got his agent working behind the scenes on getting him to. I think that's what you're saying.
Oh.
I think that's what I'm hearing. And
how have you been, man? I've been to Indiana. How have you been? How has WBLS been treating you? How's New York been treating you?
Man, everything's been great. We got this party tonight. I just talked to Jamie Foxx about 45 minutes ago. Jamie's in town. He's going to be in the building. Terrence,
he's going to be in the building?
Yeah, Terrence. Well, he's got his new CD out. He's dabbling in the music like you are.
Oh, yeah, he's hot, too.
Yeah, he is.
We needed Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. If you heard his album, you know what I'm talking about.
That album just hit stores, that Unpredictable album, and the single, of course, is crazy. He's got Mary J. Blige on there. Mary's going to be in the building tonight also.
Yeah. I'm not even worried about the single, his album. The songs in the album is like, we needed that. I needed to hear. The song about his grandma is real, real nice.
Yeah. He's always been a family man. As a matter of fact, he said he's in New York with his daughter. His daughter wants to be a fashion designer. I guess he's been, taking her around and celebrating with him and stuff. So Terrence Howard, who's nominated for a Golden Globe, he's in the building tonight also.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome.
And Bobby Brown, who had a really entertaining Christmas special on last night on Bravo, the Being Bobby Brown show, which is renewed for a second season. Bobby's in the building too.
Oh yeah, Bobby. I mean, I like Bobby. I just got his old album.
Yeah,
the greatest of Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah. How long has that been in stores? I wonder.
They had it at the bottom of the shelf. I was kind of mad. They had it at the bottom.
Well, he's working on new material. I mean, you never know where Bobby's going to show up. I heard he did a real successful show at Foxwoods Casino a few weeks ago.
I would love to do a song with Bobby Brown.
Well,
so my album coming out too, right, Wendy?
What? Yeah, but what is the date? What is the? Because I know every time I talk to you, you got that album. You're always working with the music. And how are the girls of Allure?
Oh, Allure's doing great. You know what I'm saying? They're doing really well in England right now. They had to go overseas.
Yeah.
And so it's doing really well in England. Some music. They got a nice single over there, and we're going to bring it back to the United States. And Allure, they're still beautiful and they still can sing.
Now, your album, when you say your album, you're rapping and it's all about you.
Yeah, it's all about me. It's my solo, about my life, how I grew up, what I'm going through now.
How many songs?
And, it's like 15 tracks on the album right now. We got, a lot of nice good features. We got Mike Jones, Elton Brand, Roy Jones.
Roy Jones.
I'm about to do something hopefully with Snoop Dogg and, of course, my Queensbridge boys.
Yeah. So, wow. Well, don't forget tonight's party. The theme is the Black Party.
Oh, yeah. I got a little black on, and tonight's where, is it a private party or is it public, too?
Well, you know what it is? It's a public party, but it's Dons and Divas, so we like to keep it exclusive. We have not told people where it is on the radio. Okay. They've called up privately behind the scenes. It's very exclusive in how people got their invitations. It's a sold-out party, though.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have some fun there.
There's, hours of open bar for the entire party, not just the VIP. In the VIP, you're going to see some nice gift bags for you and other people up there, including in the VIP gift bags. Do you ever get razor bumps?
No, I don't get razor bumps.
Yeah, because, there's this product. One of the products in the gift bag is this stuff called Bump Down. Another one of those products, I don't know, do you ever use one of these on your wife? You know what I mean? Do you need help?
I'm just going to say no comment.
Yeah, well, you want to know what? Hey, listen, there's a lot of guys. Look, you and Mrs. Artest have been married for a while, and to keep things spicy, oftentimes people have to introduce all kind of things. So in the bag tonight, there's a silver bullet, and the batteries are included in case you want to take your lovely, to the other room and work her over, and then come back out and enjoy the party festivities. You see what I'm saying?
Big smile. I see what you're saying. I hear everything.
Artest hates this line of talk. He hates it. He hates it. Well, look, Artest. I'll see you at the party tonight, and good luck with those Nick aspirations.
Oh yeah.
And I'll see you tonight, and happy holidays in advance.
Definitely. Peace out and wow.
All right. It's our true warrior, Big Ron Artest. Play Ron's promo drop for the show. It's so funny the way he does it.
What's up? You know what this is. This is the big brawler, the true warrior, Ron Artest. And you're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS. Yeah.
So funny, so dramatic with it. Number 3, a Christmas tree doesn't care if your hair is messy and you don't feel like putting your makeup on. Hey, the line is ringing. Maybe that's Artest calling back. Number 2, a Christmas tree won't eat the last cookie. And the number 1 reason that a Christmas tree is better than a man is they give you a warm feeling without asking for anything in return. I love it. Hey, men, do you want to hear why a Christmas tree is better than a woman? Well, it's only right that I give the equal opportunity. You all keep it here. I'm going to tell you that list in a minute. Mariah Carey has another notch on her belt. Boy, that's a big belt. She is now basking in the glow of her 17th number 1 hit on the Billboard charts. Don't Forget About Us has done it for her.
Terrell Hicks. That was
Terrell Hicks from A Bronx Tale. Thank you. Whoever just called that up, thank you. Steve Manning. Very close friend to the Jackson family, who will also be in the building. Steve, I guess, what are you doing? You're preparing, you're laying out your black, and listening to the radio show. Yeah. I'm getting to the party tonight about 10:30. Like, I want to get there early. I don't want to get there at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning like I normally try to do at parties. Because first of all, the red carpet, pink carpet. We're having pink carpet coverage. And so, that's, they don't stand out there all night, even though we have a nice, warm, heated tent. I'll tell you, Question Mark Entertainment and Face Down have really done their damnedest. This is the 6 Dons and Divas, and these boys get better with this plan and every single time. We have, a star-studded pink carpet arrivals, and Life and Style magazine is going to be out there with the pictures and the microphones. The New York Post, lots of .coms where you'll be able to see lots of the different pictures, including wire images. The Source magazine will be out there. NBC News is going to be out there. BET Styles and BET Nightly News, Access Hollywood, In Touch magazine, Essence magazine. So I don't want to miss my own pink carpet. Besides, I think this party's going to be so good. I don't mind overstaying my welcome. I'm going to get there at like 10:30. I'm not leaving until like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't care how cool or uncool it looks. I'm beyond that. Like, all right, I'll admit it. I'm uncool. Okay, now, can I stay? I think you're supposed to wait like Mariah Carey does until like 2 o'clock in the morning before you show up at your own party. I'm so tacky. Please, I haven't eaten in 3 weeks, though, just to try to feel and look my best tonight. Only to be there for, 2 hours? Hell to the no. Gonna go to this party. Steve was on hair and makeup. He's got the hair in the back. He's got that tease and tap going. We're going to get back to my house. As soon as I sign off tonight, we're going back to the house. I got Mrs. Lopez. She's been heating up the curling iron since 5 o'clock. Make sure it is nice and hot. Do you know what I mean? Back at the house? Yeah. Congratulations, Mariah. Chris Brown's single Runnin' is number 2 on Billboard. Jamie and Kanye with Gold Digger is number 7 from number 6. But I got to tell you, that song still never makes me change the radio dial. It never, I catch myself and I'm still singing. Mm-hmm. I'm just getting to the point because, a song takes at least 80 weeks on the charts before you know every word if you really like it. Mm-hmm. Nice. So the transit strike is over, thank God. The city was crippled for 3 days. It's ended. The union lead. Well, you know what? Nothing like threatening somebody with jail time for them to, get in line and act right. Hey, that's the human condition. It happens to all of us. With the mounting fines and the jail time and the wrath of millions of commuters just hating. The union leaders voted to send their 33,000 members back to work without a new contract. So I'm sorry, union people. I'm sorry, members. Try it in the spring when it's not quite as inconvenient and cold. And the holiday season, business is down 90% for a lot of these mom and pop boutiques. This is all they have. What the hell? The union board members, they say, will be returning to works and their job sites within the next shifts. In other words, it's going down like as we speak. People are trickling back to work. Bloomberg, as you know, has been just heated with this whole situation. But he said the buses should be running by this evening. So hopefully now. And most subways, Bloomberg says, should be operating in time for tomorrow morning's rush hour. Here's what he's quoted. It can't be turned on and off with the flip of a switch. So, just like Goose, you said, they got to check the system, make sure everything is okay. But Bloomberg says that he thanks the riders for being patient and forbearance. It's over. It is over. Number 10, a Christmas tree doesn't care how many other Christmas trees you've had in the past. Number 9, a Christmas tree doesn't get mad if you use exotic electrical devices. Everything good?
Everything's good.
Good. Okay. And you hung everything up?
Yeah.
Terrific. Wonderful. Did they give you a hard time?
No. The gentleman didn't have your car, right there. So we had to go. We went to, 3 different stores. We had no idea where your car was.
Oh, my. Well, the one that I tipped went home with his tip money.
He said, so it was supposed to come from 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. See, that was the night crew. Okay. All right. Thank you, McCall. What was I up to?
8.
Number 8. Shout out to Steve Harvey Morning Show. Steve is going to be in the building tonight. Well, I understand. Steve and Tommy and all them, we were just talking about it over at the Christmas party with a purpose. Number 8. A Christmas tree doesn't care if you have an artificial one in the closet. Wow. Deep. Number 7, a Christmas tree never asks to be taken out. Number 6, you can feel a Christmas tree before you take it home. Number 5, this is 10 reasons why a Christmas tree is better than a woman. Number 5, a Christmas tree doesn't get mac if you look up underneath it. I think they meant smacked. Number 4, when you're all done with the Christmas tree, you can throw it to the curb and have it hauled away. Don't forget to put your ring back on. Excuse me, miss. Number 3, a Christmas tree doesn't get jealous around other Christmas trees. Number 2, a Christmas tree doesn't care if you watch football all day. And number 1, this is the number 1 reason a Christmas tree is better than a woman. Men, a Christmas tree doesn't get smacked if you tie it up and throw it in the back of your pickup truck. Love it. Keisha Cole and Young Jeezy, were you all here when I talked about them? They're a couple. That's what they're saying. Cole's going to be out in Brooklyn at Club Rain on New Year's Eve. I wonder if Jeezy's going to be with him. Cole's supposed to be in the building tonight. I haven't heard word on Jeezy, but if they're a couple, I don't know. I mean, who knows? I like them as a couple, though. That's gangster. Hey, listen, we need to take a break, and we'll come back with the remainder of the bonus hour. We'll take some of your phone calls and whatnot also. 866-GET-WENDY. It's the Wendy Williams Experience till 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
The WBLS Christmas party was a party with a purpose.
Good people, get hang out, get food.
It was a really nice atmosphere.
Grown and sexy people.
It was excellent. I got a chance to meet a lot of nice people.
Everything was really nice. Everything.
I party with a purpose.
Party definitely had a purpose.
Special thanks to our performers.
Hey, what's up? This your man, Jaheim.
This is Vivian Grant. I want to thank WBLS for inviting me to their party with a purpose.
Thanks to all y'all who came out to party with the purpose.
It was wonderful, and I can't wait to do it again. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all.
Also, special thanks to Guapole and Cameo.
Our sponsors, the Department of Health, Razak, Jamaica Bid, and Preferred Equity Solutions. Along with a big thanks to you. All our WBLS listeners who came out to support. WBLS was able to present day one with a check for $10,000. Spreading a little cheer for the holiday season and throughout the year.
Oh, hey, everybody in the WBLS staff, y'all really hooked a brother up. Thank you.
We're 107.5 WBLS.
Every day, all day.
Morning.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Wendy Williams. Let's be honest with each other. Are you unhappy with your appearance? Are you looking for maybe a little nip or a little tuck? Because I want to tell you about a guy that I know that's done work on me. His name is Dr. Michael Jones. He did my earlobes. He can do you too. Do you want to feel younger? Do you want to look younger? How would you like to put an end for once and for all to those annoying facial and body hairs, those tired bags under your eyes, or those persistent love handles? Well, it's all possible. Dr. Jones can do it. Botox, collagen injections, face and brow lifts, eyelids, your nose, breast augmentation, liposuction, tummy tucks. Those are just a few of the services available at Dr. Michael Jones. So now, are you ready for your extreme makeover or just a little something? Call Dr. Michael Jones for a confidential consultation at 212-223-0716. Financing and payment plans are available at Dr. Michael Jones. 212-223-0716 or visit his website at michaeljonesmd.com.
This portion of programming brought to you by your Tri-State Volkswagen dealers. Test drive a new Passat or 2006 Jetta at your local Tri-State Volkswagen dealer today. Both cars earned top safety awards from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety.
What it do, what the business is, man. It's your boy Young Jeezy. You're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Yeah. It's my man. So I was telling you, Keisha Cole and Jeezy are, allegedly the new couple. But I wanted you to know that Omarion and Tia Marie, they're saying, are also on the low a new love thing. Tia Marie and that other girl from Rockefeller, they acted real stink standing together on some awards show. Really? I don't know whether it was the Vibe Awards. Did you actually see that? Did I have the wrong perception, or were they like stink and like for new chicks on the scene who really don't count for nothing much? I mean, I give them the E for effort, and they've both been on the show, and I like them both. But they just like stay in your lane, newbies. And they just stood there like they've been doing the damn thing for years, and I don't know. I did you get the same perception?
I didn't get that.
You thought they were fine?
Yeah.
Maybe I was just looking to start something. I don't know. It's Jennifer Lopez. There's pictures all over the tabloids this week, all talking about her wanting to have this baby. They say if she doesn't get pregnant sometime this winter, friends are saying that she might go the in vitro route. Well, many people have. She's 36. She's hearing tick, tick, tick. When she doesn't want to hear boom, she wants to, she and Mark want a baby in the worst way. They said they make love like crazy. See, this is like the woman from Advice Hour. There's a woman who faxed in during Advice Hour today, and she said that she and her husband do it every single day. I think it was a gross exaggeration because she said that they do it every single day, like 4 or 5 times a day. But she was trying to make a point of that they do it every day, like she's really diligent with this. And my advice to her was calm down and relax. By the way, it helps. Perhaps it would seem in scientific theory if you did a handstand after he busted off and stayed that way for an entire Breenie Maxwell episode or something. You understand? As opposed to rushing to the bidet and washing all the good juice out, washing your son and daughter down the thing, or rushing to the douche or rushing to the shower and washing until you feel no more sliminess. Ladies, you know the slime you feel. You wash and rub and keep that water going so you don't feel any more slime until it's squeaky, right?
Yeah.
And it never helps just to go to the toilet and wipe. Because you go to the toilet and wipe, right? No lie. And then you put your jeans back on, you're on your way to the White Castle, and you start feeling drip. More slime. You know, like you didn't get it right? Yes. Isn't that a terrible feeling? Are you so fastidious with your underwear that you'll put a light day panty liner on just to catch that? See, not me. I have good fancy underwear like from Casabella, but I buy like jockey underwear and stuff like that. And what the hell? You take it off and you wash it. When it wears out, then you dump it. How long do you keep your underwear?
It depends. I was an intern. I'm broke.
But it costs more to buy a panty liner.
True.
Something sexy about feeling a little after drip. No? Okay, sorry. Shout out to my girlfriend, Lisa Carnegie. Lisa, I know that you're probably in the tri-state at this point. She left. She got on the road this morning to come up to the party. She's from East Orange. That's my best friend, but she's down in Virginia now working. So she's been down there for like 4 years. So she's driving up tonight to go to the party. I think she's taking off tomorrow, and she's going back to work on Monday. But Thanksgiving, her family's coming down to Virginia, so she's not staying up here for the holidays. So she came up just for the party tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be getting to the party with two of the Girl Fridays here, Nicole and Jewel, and Steve Lindsay on hair, makeup, and dress. Ow. This is the first Dons and Divas where I'm not going like with my squad of girls, and like the distraction of having a social cocktail party at the house. Because normally, it's like a tradition, where, I go home, I got the cheese spread, and I'm back and forth with the rollers in my hair, and everybody's back and forth in guest rooms and coming out and getting more champagne and, getting right, And so by the time the car comes, the car has to wait for like an hour outside because everybody's been so busy, feeling the celebration and getting dressed, and it's just so chaotic. So it's going to be very organized. I'm going to go home, get dressed, and come back out. And then I meet all my girls at the party. Lisa, and Yvette, and, all the girls. They'll all be at the party. Isn't it fun? I'm not carrying a handbag. I made that. I'm going to have one, but I don't think I'm going to carry it. I think I'm going to ask Steve to carry it just so I can lift my gown. I am so clumsy. I'm not doing that for diva reasons. I'm clumsy. I'll be the first one to admit, the heels, the gown, and, I'm the last person that needs to be wearing a gown that hangs around my feet. It needs to stop at my ankles. That would be the sensible thing to do. But since when have I been sensible? I got one of those ones that gets twisted in my heel and I fall down 25 flights of stairs. So I need two hands to do that, pointer finger, thumb finger, pull up, where the other three fingers are sticking out like a lady. So I can't have a gown if I'm going to be doing this. God, if I fall, there's so far to fall down. My hair is going to be so big, and then I'm 5'11" in flat feet. I'm going to have on the 3-inch heels. I was telling this story earlier. Do you want to hear a shocker? You want to hear a shocker? Oh, by the way, Nicole Richie, everybody, has hooked up with Judith Ripka, the jewelry designer, and there's a piece of jewelry which is an 18-karat gold, $18,000 ring named after Nicole. It's called The Nicole, and there was a launch party for this ring, a big celebration the other night. Everybody was there. Of course, Adam Goldstein wasn't there, although I heard that even though first of all, she wants him back, and second of all, this is Lisa. What is it? I'm working. Yeah, Lisa, hello. It's 6:37. Well, all right. Well, I'll call you when I get in the car. Okay. All right. Bye. She said, sorry, I didn't look at my watch. Lindsay Lohan was there. Mishka Barton was there. Jessica and Ashley Simpson, Kirsten Dunst, and Selma Blair. But I heard, right, Paris Hilton showed up at LAX. That's the club that Adam and Nicole, they went into business together with other partners, which is a bad thing because they were only dating for like 10 months. So they're already investing money and everything. Now they have this business together. Paris showed up at LAX and Adam was spinning the music. and Paris was overheard by several people bad-mouthing Nicole. Adam got wind of this as he was working up in the DJ booth and promptly ordered the bodyguards to remove Paris from the club. Like, you know what? I might not be with her, but you will not badmouth her. Not in her own establishment with me in here. I know how you might want me to act, but I'm not stooping to that level. Get the hell out. Heck knows. Oh, Foxy, you got a mention in the Globe magazine. No, they didn't tell the story like they care. But they mentioned a blurb because your lawyer is a white guy. It says hip-hop star Foxy Brown fired her lawyer, Joseph DePan, however you say his last name, after he admitted she was deaf. So they put it out there like that. That's still not enough to rocket you to Eve stardom. But, you know, and it's a little too... You need more. You need more. They need to care enough about you like they care about Little Kim. And make it big and splashy, you know, in the white publications. They don't care. Dave Chappelle has been slapped with a $1 million lawsuit for unpaid wages. His former manager slapped him with this lawsuit. Now, you know, he might be crazy, but I don't think he blew through $50 million. I'm sure he has this money, and the lawyer's trying to just posture the manager. So let me lay this one on you. So, Samsung, you know, Samsung, we all have something Samsung in our house or have in the past. Well, apparently, the daughter of the CEO of Samsung, a company worth $86 billion, her own personal fortune.
Mr. Brown.
Oh, put him through. I'll pick up on this. Bobby's on the phone, everybody. I don't have his theme song, but let me sing it. Being Bobby Brown. Hey, Bobby, what's happening?
Being Bobby Brown.
Out being Bobby Brown.
Who's that?
All hell to the no. It's Wendy Williams. What's up, Bobby?
What's up, Mama?
Bobby, first of all, I loved the Christmas special last night.
Oh, you liked it?
I absolutely. Yeah, listen, I was just trying to figure out. First of all, you all's place in New Jersey, is that where that was taped?
No, I did that at my place in Atlanta.
Okay. Now, when did you guys do that? After Thanksgiving, but before Christmas, apparently? Or
I did that 3 days ago.
Wow. The turnover was incredible. And the choir from Forsyth High School, love that.
Thank you.
I loved when you grabbed Whitney and you all started doing the hustle in the foyer.
Oh, that's mandatory. Come on, that's Christmassy.
And another thing, Bobby Chris, in like the matter of, I don't know how many months it was that we were introduced to her on the reality show, but she has like blossomed overnight.
Isn't she beautiful?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh my God.
And so the little white girl on the show, is that Bobby Chris's best friend?
Yeah, that's one of her best friends.
Okay,
Bobby Chris is fickle right now. She's 13 years old, so
yeah.
You know, she has a bunch of best friends, and she doesn't know right now, you know, who to actually trust. So, you know, she's just being 13, man. She has an older sister, so her older sister's, you know, looking out for her.
Yeah,
so,
I like.
I'm in a good position.
I love the show. When does the second season begin? Because everybody wants to know.
I haven't decided, Wendy.
Wow, you're the one who can decide?
Yes.
I guess you are in the catbird seat because you brought a lot of attention to Bravo.
Yeah, well, you know, I told you I'd be back.
Yeah, and in a big way. I heard that you did a show at Foxwoods a few weeks ago. You tore it down.
Yeah, I just can't wait to come in and perform. I want to do New York.
Yeah.
You know, New York is basically my home, other than Boston.
Yeah. Do you have a New York performance date on tap, or are you and Tommy still trying to work that out?
Well, you know, I planned on talking to you later on tonight about it.
Well, I would love to talk with you about that, but can I tell you, you're still cool enough with Belle Biv DeVoe and all them, right?
Yeah, we're going on tour in January, actually.
Well, okay, so then you're going to be a part of the January 15th show at the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I probably will be.
I'm hosting that show. It's going to be Belle Biv DeVoe. It's going to be Keith Sweat, the original members of Guy, the original members of En Vogue.
Yeah, I am on that. Yeah.
See, so then I'll see you there as well because I'm hosting that show January 15th in Atlantic City. So the biggest thing is the Dons and Divas party tonight. I just heard from Jamie Foxx about an hour ago. He's going to be there. Terrence Howard is confirmed. Mary J. Blige, and of course you, my darling. So it's going to be a great night, and you know.
Hey, I came to, you know, to my dumb thing, so.
Listen, and tonight is the night to get dumb, because I'm going to be right there with you. Bobby, I'm glad that we're working our way towards talking and
a new friendship.
There you. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
I mean, you called me and I don't know where I was.
You were in the hotel room.
I was pretty pissed with you.
It actually made a best of moment in 2005 on the Wendy show. I know you were upset with me. You called me a bag full of knuckles. You called me a bag of knuckles, and I took it like a man.
You catch a man like me sleep. I actually didn't know if it was really you, so I was, basically.
It's okay. Listen, we will converse tonight as much as we can. I mean, the music's going to be playing, and I don't want to interrupt the party at all by, talking business and all like that. But I appreciate you coming into New York and, being a part of my Dons and Divas extravaganza. Tell Whitney I said hello.
I will.
Cheers to both of
you.
you.
I'm going to see you tonight, so I'm going to call her right now and tell her you said hello.
Okay, great. And I look forward to forging a new relationship. Your camp and my camp for the new year and beyond.
All right, baby.
All right, happy holidays, hon. I'll see you later on tonight.
See you too.
All right, bye-bye.
I thought he was going to say, I'm just coming to get a check.
Me too.
You thought he was going to say that?
No, you know what? Because I've talked to Tommy. See, Tommy is a big listener of the show. Like, I know, like, Bobby and Whitney, they're familiar, with the experience and all like that. But Tommy's a big fan, and Tommy, and them all, like, we all see, like, the bigger picture. And no, it's not going to soften. Bobby will come in, we'll have a nice, interview. Whitney, I don't know, I'm not pushing anything, but, isn't it time? And stop looking at the radio like that, like, oh, Wendy, you soft. What the hell? How do you really get to the bottom of things? True. So it's the beginning of a new. Can we play a RuPaul song and sign off a little bit early? Just because I'm getting antsy, like I really do. Look, Jewel is here, Nicole. And Nicole, you're already ready? Yeah. I'm going to play a RuPaul Christmas song, and we're just going to go to the car now to go home and get ready. I don't want to look like a bag full of knuckles.
Yeah, Steve wasn't you ready.
Do you know? Steve, throw the hair in a bag, get everything ready. I'm grabbing, I'm going.
That RuPaul song's not in here.
The RuPaul song's not in here?
No.
Yeah, you know what? All right, take the portable desk and stuff. That's okay. Because, there's going to be a bunch of people at the party, but there's still millions more people who aren't going to be there, and they want show. I hear you all screaming. Look, take this also. I'm not going to take this home with me, but nobody steal from that. That's my gift bag from the Dons and Divas. We got to... Here. Oh, here you go. Thanks. Steve, you look nice. Thank you. Very ready. Very gay. Wow, Steve, if you were a girl, you'd wear a size 0. Sure. Is he thin?
Yes.
I never noticed. It's very attractive, though. You look very studly. Yeah. Well, thank you, Steve. So the CEO of Samsung, right? His daughter is worth her own personal fortune estimated at $200 million. Now the company's worth $86 billion. Her pops is the CEO. Well, in November, she wrapped an electrical cord around her neck and hung herself to death inside of her posh apartment in Manhattan in the East Village. Well, she's here in America from South Korea to do studies at NYU. And suicide is considered disgraceful to a lot of people in a lot of cultures, one in particular, this family. So the family tried to cover it up, saying that she was in a car accident and she met her death in upstate New York on a highway. She left no suicide note. She was driven to despair, they said, because the guy that she was in love with, the family did not approve of. He's poor. Or he's not worth $86 million. So, she was interested in you loved a guy in a lower class. The family was disapproving. She thought she'd never be able to be truly together the way she wanted with the love of her life. She's 26 years old. She was driven to such despair that she hung herself. So behind the $86 million lies a very, very sad father and a very, very broken family. They say she was beautiful, poised, royal, smart, rich. Her father, the president, he had been battling cancer and a lot of business turmoils. But in November, people say that, he was involved in something that would have sent him to jail, and I have no idea what it was. But his name is... What? Oh, jail, yeah. I just want to hear the It's Time to Go music. I'm distracted.
The Wendy Williams broadcast.
Thank you. I love you for listening. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye.
starts next. WBLS.